Hi, Mayor Dan Dixon here with the City of Millville, and we are here today at Holly City Fest, one of our annual events that is on High Street. And I am pleased to be joined here by Vice Mayor Richard Kott.
Well, thank you, Dan. What a beautiful day it is, right? You couldn't ask for a better day, especially after the rain we've had, and now we're out here. What a great event so far.
It's a great event, and I'm always pleased to have you here. I always shake your hand, Vice Mayor, because we're in this for at least 3.5 more years, maybe more. People are encouraging me to keep on running. Wait till they see all the great things that are going to happen in the city. Every day, I know you and me go down to City Hall, and I actually get anxiety about it. I don't know, you're probably the same way. Every day I walk in my office, and I sit down and I say to myself, what can I do to make the city better? What can I do to improve the city? What small steps can I make? What big steps? And I know we've been working together on some big projects, and I'm certain you have that same mindset.
Oh, absolutely. Like every day is just a great day, right? And we come in there, and we're always looking just to do something better, right? And just there's so many projects out there we're working on, and it's hard to hold back the excitement when we know they're coming. And we can't share everything yet.
Right, and everybody wants us to share, but it's sort of like letting people taste a cake before it's fully baked. And everybody says we want transparency. We want transparency. Well, there's some things that if we talk about too soon, negotiations and things like that, it really can ruin our negotiations sometimes. So, I want everybody to know when we come into City Hall, every day we sit and we think about what can I do today? How can I strategize today to solve some of the city's problems? How can I do things that will make things better in the city?
Yeah, and it just, once again, it's so exciting. It's so exciting. The things that we're saying and doing and the people that we're meeting and the relationships we're building and just the city's moving in a great direction.
It really is, and I appreciate having good commissioners to work with. Not only Vice Mayor Rick Kott, we have Public Safety Director Sherman Taylor. We have Carol Cossaboon, who does a great job at Streets and Roads, Public Works, and then we have Marissa Ranello, who is Parks and Public Property. She's responsible for some of these great events, as well as Sam Cruz. So we're going to talk a little bit about the great event here today. Have you had a chance to walk up and down yet at all?
Very briefly. I got here not too long ago, but what I've seen so far is amazing. There's so many people out here enjoying the day.
There are some great vendors here, and some of the great vendors here, I went down and talked to Razor's Edge Barbershop. That's where I spent some time talking to Razor's Edge. And have you ever had your hair cut there?
I have not. Probably should. Sometimes I need a little touch up as well.
I actually I was planning on saying that earlier, Vice Mayor. So that was what the zinger.
You were waiting for that one.
I was waiting for that. So I tell Vice Mayor, I said, a few years ago, I don't know how long ago, but in Time magazine they said bald men are the sexiest men in the country. And
okay, I will take that.
Every time I'm near you, I think that exact same thing. But we're here at Holly City Fest, and it is a great thing. I saw. Did you see? I know you've probably had experience with Mr. Foamtastic. Tell me
Absolutely.
about Mr. Foamtastic.
Yeah, what a great event, right? He comes in here, and the kids absolutely love it. In fact, some adults love it too, right? Who doesn't like running through foam, right? It's just a nice, especially on a hot day. The kids just enjoy it.
I told Sam Cruz, who organizes this event for the Recreation Department, I told her at the very end of the day, I said, I can't do it now. At the very end of the day, I'll go down there and we will run through the foam. I don't know before you leave if you want to run through the foam with me.
Well, there's a good chance we'll go. Absolutely.
That would be great if we did that. So doesn't Mr. Foamtastic, he comes to the Play Streets events, doesn't he?
Absolutely. He comes almost any city event now. He is very out in the community. He's engaging, and every time Sam calls him, he pretty much comes out.
I don't know much about Mr. Foamtastic, but does he go to private parties and things like that? Can you have him for a birthday party?
Yes. You reach out to him, and he's available for private parties. Come to your house, birthday event.
I wonder if he does adult parties where adults can have fun running around in foam. Probably not as much.
I'm sure he'll do it.
Yeah,
he may be a little confused at first, but I'm sure.
Why do a bunch of adults want to run around in foam? So yeah, but that was really good. I went down and showed that. You'll get to see. I think on the broadcast you're going to get to see pieces of the interviews I did. So I went around. I probably got a chance to interview about 20 different vendors that are here, and it was great. Mr. Foamtastic was awesome. I went to right across the way here. I don't know what you know about Joy of Life. Have you ever been at the Joy of Life?
I have not.
So
where is that actually?
Joy of Life, you know the old Millville Motor Inn?
Oh, yes.
Yes, it is an
Okay.
adult daycare,
Yep.
and I was lucky enough to go out there. They won an award from Google as far as how many reviews they got and how much participation people had on coming to the site, and they won an actual award by Google on a best adult daycare. And I went out and was able to present them with a proclamation, and they do a great job. It's paid for, I believe, by the state, by Medicaid, and it's not just older people. It can be anybody that needs to go to a program, and they provide a whole lot of things. I mean, you go there, they have activities, games, food, breakfast, lunch, and then what happens is if you have doctor's appointments, they have transportation. They can pick you up and drop you off.
Oh, that's
but
outstanding.
they have transportation to all the different doctor's appointments, or they have shopping trips to the mall. It's a really neat thing, and that's right here in Millville. So it's called Joy of Life, and that's one of the things in our community that's so important, because there's people who are older and there's people who are that can't get around. They don't have transportation, and it's an important part of the community that keeps those people engaged in life. I mean, who wants to see our older and vulnerable people sitting at home doing nothing all day long or just watching TV? And it gives them a chance to come out and engage with other people and have fun with other people. And Heather's over there. You'll get to meet Heather in that interview I did, and she is Miss Energy, and she gets the group going. I walked in and she was there dancing with everybody and just bebopping around.
And there's no doubt you started dancing right with her.
I didn't.
I can
do
imagine.
That. So,
You sure?
Vice Mayor, I may seem like I have a lot of energy, but if you've ever seen me dance, it is quite a humorous thing. I don't know if you're a good dancer or
I
not.
am not. I'll still do it.
Yeah. I try to avoid it, and it's just more. You've seen Elaine from Seinfeld.
Absolutely.
That's me. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to talk more about Holly City Fest. My name is Dan Dixon, Mayor of Millville. I'm here with Vice Mayor Richard Kott, and we'll be right back after these commercials.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people.
Mayor Dan Dixon here at Holly City Fest. Come on out, enjoy the fun. I'm here with a band called Union Coffee Break. I love the name, and they're going to talk a little bit about what they do. Can you hire them? What type of music they play? And here we go.
How you doing? My name's John Workman. Guitar player from around the area for my entire life, 40 years, and these guys here probably been playing about the same amount of time, I would say. Maybe what do we got, about 120 years of music experience under our belt, I would say. Something like that, yeah. But yeah, we're an instrumental trio. We're for hire all the time. You can do private parties, weddings, events, whatever you need. We do all that. You can hire us and put a singer in front of us if you want to, a backup band, that sort of thing. But today we're just doing instrumentals. And that's Tony Mascara, Mike DiBernardo, Dan Dixon. And yeah, tell your friends to come on out. We'll be here till 3 o'clock. Or is this not airing?
What's it? Well, I'm going to ask you one more question. What type of music do you specialize in?
We call this like funky jazz. Okay, so like jazzy funk, you put it together, it's junk.
Jazzy funk. So junk. All right. Nice meeting you guys. Have a great day at Holly City Fest. Glad you're here, and take care, guys. You're here with Mayor Dan Dixon here at the Millville Holly City Fest, and I'm joined here by the awesome Vice Mayor Richard Kott. And you were telling me today how great the weather was. It is a beautiful day today, so people should definitely come out. We're streaming live now, so we can kind of get you guys to come out on this beautiful day.
Absolutely. It's just a joy here as you watch all the kids and the parents and just the residents of Millville walking up and down the street and just enjoying themselves. And there's Commissioner Ranello walking
Come
down
on
the
over.
street.
Don't run away. Come on over.
I mean, what a treat this is, right? Here we are.
Who would have
doing a
thought
live
that?
stream.
There she is. There
Yes,
she is.
yes.
So I'm going to have a seat, and you're going to come take the microphone.
Oh, look at this.
I got these two young men with me.
We got two. We're going to give you 2 minutes of interview.
We can't pass up the
see,
opportunity.
She's giving me a glare here, and I love every second of it.
So how special is this, right? What a great day. I see you walking up High Street, and what crowd, right? Tell us what you saw just walking up
Oh, what
the
a
street
beautiful
here.
turnout. You have so many vendors, just families covering the entire street, kids playing all over the place.
And did you purposely bring this weather? Because I don't know if you could have.
I couldn't ask for better weather. I said
Absolutely.
it yesterday at the meeting. I said, it's going to be beautiful. And
Yep.
it really is. It's beautiful.
And you were correct. And everybody
watched it.
smiling. Did you run through the foam yet? Because we were
Not
talking
yet.
about Mr.
That's
Foam
where
Master.
we were on our
Okay.
way. The boys want to go in the foam.
Are you going?
I might. You know,
Okay.
I've been known to do it once or twice.
Me and the mayor were discussing if we're going to run through it later. or
Oh,
not.
Mr.
So-
Mayor, Vice Mayor, you should
Yes.
definitely experience Mr. Foamtastic.
And just for those who don't know, Commissioner Ranella is responsible for all of this. Her and the Parks and Rec crew put this all together, and what just a fantastic job you and Sam and the Parks guys and gals are doing. Like, it's just amazing.
Sam Cruz
Absolutely
worked really
amazing.
hard on
Yeah.
this. We have so many vendors this time. It's just really amazing.
And it's fun watching Sam drive up and down in,
Yeah, she's
in
got
her car.
she's got her golf cart.
Yeah.
She's whipping up and down and making sure everything is going smoothly for everyone today.
The sunshine law, right?
I think if we all came from different angles, we might be okay.
Yes. So, but we appreciate you stopping in there over here. We see one of your son. He doesn't look too thrilled right
Yeah,
now.
well, he's waiting for Mr. Foamtastic.
We're
so
taking up some of his time, aren't we?
I'm going to get him over there, and it's a great day.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Enjoy
guys.
the day, and thank you.
All right, thank you.
Helping put together this amazing event, and I know you work hard. We don't always agree, do we?
Not always, but you know what? We agree on this. We agree on anything that brings this city together. And I know the next event, we have our car show, and that's going to be amazing, too.
So the one thing I do know as mayor and as a commissioner, I know that we don't always agree, and sometimes we bicker, and sometimes we fight, and sometimes the public gets to see it. But there's no doubt in my mind that Commissioner Ranello has the best interests of this city, and I think she feels the same about me.
When you're passionate about moving this city forward, sometimes it shows. And when you have people that really love Millville, they'll duke it out, but that's what it's all about.
That's right. That's why I do martial arts, so in case she gets a little too rough, I can defend myself. But thank you, Commissioner Ranello. Great job so far, and happy to have you on the show. So that was great that Commissioner Ranello could stop by. If we see any of the other commissioners, we're going to grab them too. I don't think that violated the sunshine law
No.
right there because it was televised.
Yes.
So
Yes.
I think we're good.
And we're just talking about the beautiful day at this event.
It
which,
is.
The whole city is behind it. Everybody's loving it. Like I said, I can't say it enough. Just watching the families walk up and down there. We're actually watching a child ride a pony now as we're sitting here, right?
Right there. I was going up and down. So on this side, there's Mr. Foamtastic, and then you have a food truck down there, and then you have a band that's right there. And as you come down, you have some pony rides right there. And you go down a little further, there's a bouncy house with you can kick soccer balls into it and throw balls into it to see how accurate you are. You go a little further, there's more food trucks. I think Mr. Noodle is down there. And then there's another band down there. And you go a little further, and there's more vendors. And on the very end, there's another band. So there's a lot of music, there's a lot of food, and it's great. Speaking of food, right on this end, if people are down on this end, there's a little place that you like to go. Tell me about that place.
It's one of my all-time favorite places. It's a Wildflower Vegan Cafe. And a lot of people are like, oh, here we go, vegan cafe, right? The food there is amazing.
I always say, let me say this. How do you know somebody's a vegan? Just wait 5 minutes and they'll tell. I'm sorry to interrupt.
And the owner there does a magnificent job over there. And in fact, talking to him, he will let you know that probably 75%, maybe even 80% of the people that go there aren't even vegan. Mm-hmm. They just like a good cooked meal. Everything there is just full of flavor, great tasting. And they even had a special guest there yesterday.
Who was their special guest?
Well, it's going to be a surprise. So Senator Cory Booker showed up to Wildflower Cafe yesterday. Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
Well, that's our senator. We only have 2 senators in the state. They're our federal senator. And I'm just a little disappointed, Mr. Vice Mayor, that he didn't give us a call down at City Hall and stop and just spend 15 minutes with us.
And I'm sure he has my phone number.
I was hold on.
Is it coming through?
It's a missed call.
See,
it
says probably was
Senator Cory Booker, and I missed it. So it's really my fault.
Well, yeah, he is a vegan also.
Okay. That's
for those who don't know, and I think that's
there's a similar. I look at you guys. There is a slight similarity
You're
between.
starting to see the common.
So wait, are you saying that being a vegan makes your hair fall out?
It just makes your head more beautiful and shiny. And we don't need the hair to get in the way when we're vegan.
So we're here at Holly City Fest, and it is a beautiful day. If you are watching this right now, you still have plenty of time to get down here and enjoy the festivities. We're going to take another commercial break, and we'll be right back to talk more about Holly City Fest.
Treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, Dan Dixon here, Mayor of the City of Millville, and we're here with Joy of Life Adult Daycare. And I just want to talk a little bit about what they do. We're here at the Holly City Fest. It's a great event. We're going to talk to Heather and Arthuretta, and they work at Joy of Life Adult Daycare. They're going to tell us just a little bit about what they do and what they offer.
Thank you. My name is Heather. I am the program director at Joy of Life Adult Daycare here in Millville. We are an adult medical daycare that provides 5 hours of service to individuals ages 18 and above. We offer breakfast, lunch, activities, community outings, and special events throughout the month.
Now, I was fortunate enough to go out there and take a look what they did through the day. And Heather, I call her Miss Energy. She is the program director, so she is getting the people that come there excited and happy about what's going on. Tell us about some of the things that you guys do throughout the day.
All right, so each morning we start with exercise, and then after exercise we have a group activity of some type, whether it's a special event or a party or a game, and then we have lunch, and then we do some activities in the afternoon while they wait for our amazing transportation to come back and take them home for the day.
So that's awesome. Arthuretta, tell us what you do. I think she just told us what you do, but take a second to talk about how you're involved and what you do with Joy of Life.
Hi, I'm Arthuretta. I work at Joy of Life. I am a driver and assistant for Heather.
Awesome. Well, that is Joy of Life, and we're down here at the Holly City Fest. Come on out, see the vendors, have the food, and there's games and things for kids. Come on out, have a great day. It's 11 to 3 o'clock, and we're going to be here all day. Say hi to the mayor. Hi, Mayor Dan Dixon here with the Millville Holly City Fest, and I'm joined by the amazing Vice Mayor Rick Kott.
Thank you, Mayor, and we're back, and we were just talking off camera about how much we just enjoy these events and just enjoy being out here with the residents and everybody just smiling and enjoying the day. It doesn't get any more Millville than that, does it?
It doesn't, and you know, not only could the weather not be better, but the citizens of Millville, watching them walk around and enjoy it, I think people are sensing a new day, a new dawn of the city of Millville. Every day, like I said before, we are making progress. You don't always see the progress, but behind the scenes, the plans are being laid, the foundation, the blueprint is being laid for future growth. There's over $500 million worth of investment coming to the industrial park, the Hurley Industrial Park out by the airport. That's $500 million with a B, Vice Mayor.
And you know, revenue and finance, that's my joy. That's when I smile, right? When I hear the economic development that you're doing and the money that the city's getting, I get excited, right? I'm the money nerd, right?
And I'm going to say that again. Now, people are going to say, well, you didn't start those projects. No, we didn't start those projects. But those projects are, I think the big project that's going on down there, the big one, the CRP project, the big Veterans Park, that was started not even in the last commission, the commission before it. And then you have Livonia that just opened up out there. That started 2 or 3 commissions ago. So when we take the baton and they say, here's the baton, keep running. Hopefully we can.
so just to let you know, the parks crew who does an amazing job here just walked by, and of course they heckle us because they're just great people.
Was that
right?
your son that happened to say what he said?
No, that was Mr. Gandy, who
Mr. Gandy.
Sort of helps the supervisor.
Let me write that down.
Yes.
Mr. Gandy said too much glare.
Too much glare.
I don't know
off
what he's
my head.
talking about.
Yes. But they do such a great job. They are some of the hardest workers out there, and they're always constantly just doing something to make Millville better.
That's right. And I'm happy to we work with Revenue Finance, which is the first and second and third floors. He gets to monopolize 3 of the floors, and I don't think that's quite fair. But he has the tax assessor, tax collector is on the first floor, and that's Tracy Gregoire and Ryan Rosenberg. I always get that wrong. That was testing my memory on these names.
I thought you were testing me.
Yeah, I hope you know your people.
Yes.
And then on the second floor, you have our CFO, which is Trish McGahee.
Yes.
And tell me about some of the other people that work there.
So down there we have Stacy Banks, who's in charge of payroll, and we have Wendy and Carol, who do an amazing job, and we just got 2 new ones, which you guys, if you watch, please watch our work session this last Friday. Matthew Young came over to finance, and we end up having 3 kids from CC Tech come over and revamp our website.
That was amazing.
You need to watch that, just to watch these 3 kids who were only juniors going into their senior year actually redo our whole website. And Matthew, who also has got full-time responsibility, stepped up. He wasn't asked to do it. He asked if he could do it.
That's Matt Young,
that's
right?
Matt Young. And I always laugh at him because he doesn't like the spotlight. So I try to put him in the spotlight because I just love to celebrate great people and the stuff that he's doing.
When people step up to do more without asking for more, that is something that really tickles, you know, as they say in old literature, it warms the cockles of my heart.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
So, and that's the great thing is we have so many people that will say, they step up and they say, I'll take that responsibility on, and they don't ask for anything.
Nothing.
They don't ask for more money. They don't ask for more, time off or anything. And that's the great thing about the spirit of Millville is that people are looking to make this city better without asking for more. So like JFK said, don't ask what you can do for your country, what your country can do for you, do for you what you can do for your country. And there's so much of that spirit in City Hall. So it's It's a really great environment down there. So that's the second floor. Tell me about who's on the third floor.
So third floor, we have our city clerk, Emily. She runs the show up there. We also have our HR department. We got Karen over there. And then we have Robin and Janet, who helps out Emily and doing a great job as well. And then we have our municipal administrator, right, which you get to see.
Yeah, I get to see all the time.
Constantly.
And the most important thing on the third floor is
the commissioner's office. Yes, the commissioners have an office there. Only 2 tables because we can only be 2 at a time.
Right.
There might be another room up there. I'm not 100% sure.
Another office on the third floor?
Yeah, there might be. They call it the mayor's office up there. But.
So the nice thing that I've noticed, and I don't, if I sound like I'm putting other people down, that is not my intent. But in the past, there wasn't, and it's not the fault of the people who've been elected. What happens is if you're elected and you have a 9-to-5 job, that's when everything happens down there. That's when people want to come and see you. That's when all the magic at City Hall happens. And if you have a 9-to-5 job, it's very hard to spend time at City Hall. And what I always say is, and no offense to anybody that's served in the past, anybody who takes the Vice Mayor, anybody who takes the initiative to be a commissioner, I know what it's like now after 9 months, and nobody takes that job lightly. Everybody wants to do well, but there's just, in my mind, I don't think you should be a commissioner if you have a 9-to-5 job. It is so time intensive. It is so involved, and believe it or not, commissioners are not superfluous to the process. We are the representatives of the people. We are the ones who were elected, who took the time, who get criticized on Facebook all the time, who take the time to who took the time to be elected because we have such a heart for improving the city.
Absolutely, and once again, you've alluded to this. I think any of the past commissioners, right, because we understand, right, what they had to go through, and we appreciate it. Everything we have today. A lot of them started it, right? Like you said, they handed us a baton. So the prior commission, kudos to you guys. It was tough. We understand that, and we appreciate you handing the baton over to us.
Right, and I tell people all the time, I'm fortunate enough where I own my own business, and I can spend every day, it's either 9 to 10, or 9, 10, or 11 o'clock I get in there, and I'm there till about 5 o'clock. I stay as long as I can, but I still have to make a living. I leave and go to my gym. I go early morning to my gym, and I go to my gym late at night, so that's when most of my hours, so I get to spend all the time there. I'm very fortunate. I know you get to spend a lot of time in City Hall. Commissioner Taylor is there quite a bit, and he spends a lot of time there. So, and I tell people, I implore you, do not get your news from Facebook. Facebook is not a real place unless you're on my site. If you're on my site, that's a real place. But don't get your news from Facebook. All the things that we hear on Facebook, it's amazing what we hear, Vice Mayor.
Absolutely. A lot of misinformation.
I would say misinformation and disinformation. Yes. There's a difference.
And it's a shame because we have no problem, whether you like our decisions or not, we're going to tell you and be honest with what our process was, why we came up with that. And some of the hard decisions we have to make. It's not easy.
And I tell people,
we don't hide behind it.
Yeah, Vice Mayor, I tell people all the time, if you have any questions, call City Hall, and I'm right on the tree. You can go right to my voicemail, or you can go right to my office, and if I don't answer, you'll go to my voicemail, or you can stop in and see me. Anytime somebody comes in to see me, I will absolutely take the time to talk to you. And I know you're the same way, Vice Mayor.
Absolutely. There's no residents we won't talk to, whether you agree with us or not. In fact, I just love talking to the residents because they really have good questions, right? They want to know what's going on.
Look at this over here, Vice Mayor. We're sitting in the sun sweating, and yet our producer gets to have a tent. That's really. How do they treat the talent here?
Well, sometimes when you're the top dog running the show, you have people catering.
Pan over to the producer there, if you don't mind panning to our producer. Look at our producer. He said no, but he said don't do it. Now, as the sun got a little later in the day, it started hitting us, and I'm thinking, in this jacket, it's a little warm.
Right.
And then all of a sudden, I see a tent start, and I'm thinking, you know what I thought, Vice Mayor would say? These people are going to put a tent over us to make us more comfortable. Nope. It went over producer, but that's okay.
So did you see him? They were patting his head down with an ice cold towel.
Well,
I think they were fanning.
They had
right?
there was somebody over there with a bamboo, a leaf that was fanning him. So hey, are you comfortable over there, producer? He said where? Where's the butler when he needs it? So we're going to go to a commercial break, and we're having a great time here at the Holly City Fest. Make sure you come out and join the fun. We're going to go to a commercial, and we'll be right back after these messages.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Mayor Dan Dixon here, City of Millville. We're here at the Holly City Fest, and we're having a great time. I'm here with the Director of Parks and Public Property, Samantha Cruz, who's put on an amazing event here today. She's going to tell us a little bit about what's going on here today.
Oh my goodness, the vendors are amazing. We have so many free and fun things. So not only are we selling things, but we also have free things for family. I know you already looked out for Mr. Foamtastic. Yes. We've got pony rides.
If I wasn't wearing what I was wearing, Sam, I'd probably get in the bubbles myself.
Oh, I know, it's so fun.
At the end of the day, you and me get in the bubbles.
Sounds good.
All right,
let's do it. We got free pony rides. You're going to see we have henna tattooing. We have face painting, balloons, and this entire event is sponsored by UEZ of the state of New Jersey. And we couldn't be prouder here to have our vendors come out in the street and show what they got. So we have nonprofits, we have people selling. Like I said, it's just an amazing day here, and we're here until 3.
And on behalf of the city, I want to thank Samantha Cruz for her excellent work putting together all of our city's events. Happy to have her doing that, and as always, excellent job.
Thank you.
Hi there, Dan Dixon here, Mayor of the City of Millville, and I'm here at Holly City Fest. And once again, I'm joined by the amazing Vice Mayor, Rick Kott. And how are you enjoying the day so far, Mr. Kott?
Having a great time, just watching it. I'm amazed because I don't have that much coordination to be able to be a stilt walker. And
yes, I saw that.
She just keeps walking back and forth like she is She's walking on her normal feet. And
she is talking to the first mayor of Millville over there.
She is. And she does it so effortlessly. And I don't know how she does it. But, yeah,
wow.
I can't help
keep
looking.
That's amazing, Vice Mayor. I just thought she was really tall.
Right.
So thanks for pointing that out.
And you know we're not short people, right? We're fairly tall ourselves, right? And look, she's just walking like it's just another day.
But we also have the oh no! There's the first mayor of Millville.
There's the first mayor of Millville. Yes,
come on, for first mayor of Millville.
How blessed can we be today?
Wow! Look at this.
Wow! How blessed can we be
Wells.
today? And
are you good?
Yeah, I'll stand up for this one. We'll let the mayor.
Okay,
and the first mayor.
Have a seat, Mayor.
I'll even give him my microphone here.
There you go.
Thank you, Vice Mayor.
So we did a little interview earlier, but we're going to this live here so people can see it. And Mayor Dan Dixon here with the very first mayor of Millville, probably the best mayor of Millville.
Oh, maybe.
And James Wells. Mr. Wells, tell me what year you were elected at Millville.
1866. I was the first mayor, and this man right here is the 41st mayor.
41st.
Yeah,
wow, that's
right.
amazing.
That's right.
41.
Yeah.
I'm going to get T-shirts made up with 41.
Absolutely.
But you can be number one. You are. You know,
sorry, I took that spot.
Yes. So, tell me a little bit about your being first mayor. What were some of the things that you accomplished as being the first mayor in the city?
So we built a lot of churches back in the day. My first year of being the mayor, I founded Mount Pleasant Cemetery. So that's our historic cemetery where there's we have a few famous people buried there, including a governor of New Jersey and I forget what he was called. He was a big financial guy at the White House
Okay.
Leon Henderson. But,
Okay.
He's buried there too. But
Oh, nice.
Mount Pleasant Cemetery, proud of that cemetery. Very beautiful cemetery.
Very good. So you built that cemetery as well.
Yeah, it used to be a farm, but then we founded it and then
Oh,
became a
very
cemetery.
nice. Well,
Yep.
that's great. So I know you have, Mayor Wells, I know you have an event coming up. Tell me about that event and tell me when it is, what it's all about, and when people can come out and enjoy it.
Yeah, so
It's kind of sad for you.
Absolutely, it is
But
sad. So, as far as anyone has been able to remember, the first mayor of Millville has not had his own gravestone, even though he founded that cemetery that he was buried in, and he was the first mayor. So, in honor of the 160th anniversary of Millville becoming a city and the founding of Mount Pleasant Cemetery, we led a effort to get a gravestone for him.
Now,
finally,
were you able to find your burial site?
yes. So he has
Okay.
a family lot, and
Okay.
we have that, and he has his daughter's there, but for some reason he just
Wait,
doesn't have one.
you're breaking character on me.
Oh,
Is
my
that-
daughter was there. Excuse me. Unfortunately.
All right, that's great. Well, tell me about when the event is and how people can come out and where it is and everything about it.
September 3rd, 4 o'clock. It'll be the ceremony will be there. There'll be some music, just some speeches. The first mayor, the 41st mayor will be there. We're both going to speak, and it's just an honor for honoring Millville and honoring Millville's first mayor. And yeah.
So you know what I find interesting about our history, and every time I go to the nature preserve, I like to walk out on I think it's the end of the Blue Trail, and it goes out to the lake there, and there's the old granary, the old factory and that thing I think was there until the 40s. And the funny thing is, I was online, nobody knew what it was. People were saying it's machine gun turrets and stuff, and you can just look in books and find out there was actually a granary there. Is that correct?
I believe so.
There was a granary there, and they actually shipped granary in, and you could see where the rail car lines were, the old remnants of the rail car line is. And that was in the 40s, and
Yep.
people, not even 80 years ago, and people have forgotten
Yep.
just that bit of history
Yep.
in the city. So I really hand it to people like Tanner Dusky, who is
Whoever that is.
whoever that is.
Yeah.
Tanner Dusky's he works with the Historical Society. He looks a lot like you.
Yeah,
But
I've heard.
and the people who keep our history alive are so important. People think, why do you think, Mr. Mayor, history is so important?
It's important because people should care about the city that they live in. When people care about the city they live in, they respect the city they live in. Even if it's just picking up trash, even just caring about your neighbor, things like that. That's an important thing if we want the city to thrive and do better, in my opinion. I think you would agree with that.
Great, I agree with that.
Yeah.
And I want to thank you, Mr. Mayor, for coming out and
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Joining me today on this beautiful day. And I want to encourage everyone to come out to your event. Your event is going to be a wonderful event for the city. And thank you to Tanner Dusky, whoever he may be, on all of the great things he does to preserve our history.
Yes, thank you. Thank
All
you
right,
so much.
Thank you very much.
Yep.
All right, take care.
You too.
All right, I'm going to bring the vice mayor back in.
Good to see you, Rick.
Absolutely. What a treat that was. You usually get to see the very first mayor of Millville from 1866.
Right.
So.
Well, speaking of mayors, I see the mayor of Cape May out there.
Oh.
I don't know if the mayor of Cape May wants to come over and say hi real quick.
Yeah, absolutely. How you doing, sir? How you doing? Rick Kott, Vice Mayor. Absolutely.
Mayor, thanks
Yep.
for having me.
In
Thank
fact,
you.
you know what? You
Looks
want to say a few
beautiful.
words? Come on in here.
Yeah, sure.
Come on in here.
Have a seat. Have a seat.
Yeah, great. No, thanks
Now,
for having me.
I know you're running for Congress, and we do sit on opposite sides of the aisle. We've talked about this, but I think the first interaction that we had was you had posted something online. It was an interesting interaction we had. He posted something online, and I typed in there sort of it wasn't snarky. It was just a question.
No, it was a question.
And he called me up and he said, he explained himself, and I asked a few more questions, and it was cordial.
Yeah, well, and that's as you know, as mayor, no matter what side of the aisle you're on, you have to represent everybody in your community,
Right,
and
right.
that's so important. And you do a great job at that.
Well, and I'm a fair guy, and
Yes.
I'm a Republican.
Yep.
You're a Democrat. I'm good friends with Jeff Van Drew,
Yep.
and obviously I'll be voting for Jeff Van
Yeah,
Drew.
sure.
But I found out you to be a very nice guy,
Thank you.
and you're a cordial guy, and
Thank you,
I
Mayor.
do wish you luck. Maybe
you.
not in this election, but in future.
I want
but
to
it-
work on you more, though.
Now listen, and that's the point I'm trying to make. I think that in so much in politics, people can be on different sides of the aisle and they hate each other.
Yeah.
They don't talk to each other. And I'd go to dinner with this man. He's got a great family man.
Right.
I'm sure there's some things we disagree on.
Sure.
Politically, but as a mayor, ideology doesn't get too involved in what we do as mayors.
No, and I think when it comes down to what people want in your community is exactly what people want in my community, and that's the hard work. And I think honestly, that's what we need on the federal level is more communication and better cooperation. Because it works in small towns like ours. I mean,
Right.
As much as Millville's a bigger town, but you guys do a wonderful job, and I can't thank you enough for even letting me come in and say hello.
Well,
really.
yes. I mean, and like I said, I know letting you sit in this chair, I'm sure there's going to be some Republicans who are very upset
Don't
at me
be
for
too mean to
even
this guy.
allowing this. But, if Congressman Van Drew were here, I would force him to sit in the chair with me as well to get a chance to hear what he has to say as well. Now, if you are not successful in your bid for Congress, you will still be mayor of Cape May?
Still be mayor of Cape May, which we have a wonderful town. I love being mayor of Cape May, and the truth is I don't even know if Congress is much of an upgrade. I think you would probably feel the same way. It's just you love being part of the community that you're a part of.
And quite honestly, I think people say, hey, what's Dan, what's the next step? County commission?
Right.
And I say, and no offense to county commissioners, I feel like I can make the most difference.
100%.
Thank you for that word. The most difference, and I think the vice mayor agrees too, the most difference at mayor level.
Absolutely.
I mean, I can make concrete changes to this city right here at home, and I'm sure I've heard Cape May's doing great. And
yep, no, all good stuff, but we're just trying to keep up with Millville. So,
well, Cape May's a whole different animal, and I think you guys were the first to move from the DRBA to.
Oh yeah.
You want to talk a little bit about that?
Well, that really happened in Lower Township and everything.
Okay.
But, we're in Cape May. I got to tell you, we've been doing kind of wonderful things. We're building a police station right now.
That's called avoiding the issue that the interview. He wasn't touching the DRBA with a 10-foot pole.
That was not me. I'm out of my jurisdiction. But God bless everybody involved. Thank you.
But I interrupted you. What were you saying about the things in Cape May?
I think we just have so many great things going on. The new police station, fire station, and we've tried to keep taxes low, which I know is very difficult because you want to make sure you're taking care of everybody you possibly can, and it's always hard to say no when it comes to budget time, but you want to make sure it is affordable for working families,
right.
And so we've done a good job, I think, at balancing that, but also we're building a new water department. We have a desalinization plant, which is kind of interesting. We have unfortunately saltwater intrusion in Cape May, so
well, hearing you speak, I'm more and more convinced that you are right where you need to be, Mayor. I think you should. Yeah, I think maybe this congressman thing is. I think you are right where you need to be, Mayor of Cape May. But sir, thank you. I'm glad you could have a lighthearted conversation. I appreciate it. Thanks for coming.
Thanks.
So we're going to go to a commercial break, and we're here at Holly City Fest, and we'll be back after these commercial.
Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
Mayor Dixon here at Millville's Holly City Fest, and we're here talking to some of our vendors, and we have here Dewana from Family Care. Just want to talk to her a little bit about the type of things that she offers to the community. They're a great community partner, and I'm going to let Dewana take it away.
Hi. Thank you for having us here. We're NJ Family Care. We're state Medicaid. So come on down. You can go onto our website. You can call us at 1-800-701-0710. You can apply online. You can apply via telephone, or you can come to one of our many locations to do an application. We offer state Medicaid to children 0 to 18. We also offer it to adults over age 19 to 64. It's state-based, income-based Medicaid program. Provide Medicaid for mental, medical, prescription glasses, your prescriptions. We do dental as well.
So I want to tell you this. Curtis took me on a tour about 3 months ago, and I took a tour of the facility. It's right down there on the first block between Broad Street and Oak, and I went through the whole facility right here in Millville, and it is a beautiful facility. I mean, it is. I know that some people say, oh, it's state Medicaid, state what? No, this place is beautiful. It's professional. It's clean. It's wonderful. It's a state-of-the-art medical facility, and when I went in there, I was so blown away by how amazing it was. You want to talk about that a little bit?
It's a beautiful facility. We try to do everything in one space, one location, one-stop shopping, as some people say, so that the clients don't have to go to many different offices when we have everything in one spot, one place.
There too, don't you?
Yes, they do.
There's a pharmacy right on.
Yes, they do.
And I think just about any service you would need. I think you have dental there, right? Dental, gynecology. There's a pharmacy right on there, just regular doctor's visits. Yes. So it is New Jersey Family Care is an important community partner. Take advantage of it. If just call them up, they just can stop on in, right?
They can stop on in, no appointment needed.
No appointment needed. So that is a terrific thing for the community. New Jersey Family Care, one of those amazing partners that the community has. Yes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day.
You too.
All right.
And we are at Holly City Fest. It's not too late. If you're sitting at home and you're like, what am I going to do with the kids today? What am I going to do with myself today? I don't feel like cooking. I don't feel like making lunch for the kids. My kids are bored. They're going, Mom, Dad, I'm bored. What are we going to do? So, Holly City Fest, it's going on right now. If you're watching this on Facebook right now, come on out. It's on High Street. It's between Broad and High Street. It's one of the great events that we do throughout the course of the year. Brings people down and sees all the vendors and all the business here. And I'm joined here today by the amazing, the stupendous, the wonderful Vice Mayor Rick Kott. Welcome aboard. And I know you want to talk about some events that are coming up.
Absolutely. So we can't just stop here, right? This Holly City Fest is just amazing. And if you ever say, what is there to do in Millville, then you haven't been here. Because we have 6 city blocks just full of vendors and food trucks and horses, little pony rides, and fantastic. But we also have, Millville has their 35th annual car show. And we still need 30 of the next 30 people to register their car is going to get a free T-shirt. And that's on September 12th. Right here, same place, from 11 to 3, which I think is pretty much the same time this is running. And that's going to be a great event. If you like cars at all, you need to come out here. It's always been a very well-attended event. I think that takes up most of the 6 blocks as well.
I think that you and me probably get to choose a car. I think you get a mayor's choice and a vice mayor's choice.
Sounds good to me.
I know there's a mayor's choice, but if there's not a vice mayor's choice, we're going to make sure there is one.
Absolutely.
So you'll get to pick a car, I'll get to pick a car, and maybe we'll have a little. I'm probably getting ahead of my skis here. How many times do I get a little ahead of my skis?
Right. Yes.
Not every day, but how about every day? But we're aggressive, so I come down there and I say, hey, let's try this and this, and people say, nah, settle down. But we got to keep pushing. But that's going to be a great event, and I think we were both at that last year.
Yes, and if you need to register, just go on our website, and there's a QR code you can do. You can sign up right there on the website.
I know I was at, and Sam says there's still a decent amount of spaces left. I know at the Puerto Rican Festival at the Cumberland County Fairgrounds that I went to, there was like 75 Jeeps.
Absolutely.
And if we could just get a hold of whatever Jeep club that was, those Jeep folks they love their Jeeps.
Some of them do a lot of stuff.
They do a lot of things, and I want to encourage those Jeep clubs to come down, and those Corvettes too. I mean, those folks with the Corvettes, I've always wanted a Corvette. Vice Mayor, what is your dream car?
Like a 68 Mustang, just off the top of my head, cherry red. If I had a convertible, if I just had to randomly pick a car, yeah,
so just random, you're not sure what they just out of the pick it out of the air.
Pick the right. I never thought about that in my life, and it just
a '68 Mustang Cherry Red convertible.
Correct.
Wow, I love the C7 Corvettes. Not the one right now that looks like a supercar. The ones right before it, but unfortunately. I was down at Liberty University for one of the intensives that I took when I was getting one of my master's degrees. When I was down there getting one of my degrees, and I got to know my professors really well. And one of them said, "I just got a Corvette," and I go, "Oh!" And he showed me it was black. It was beautiful. It was a C7, and I go, "Oh, can you take me for a ride?" I've lost a little bit of weight, Vice Mayor, but back then I probably weighed a little bit more. I was probably 30 to 40 pounds heavier. And getting into things is easy because gravity helps you.
Yes.
But it's like you're sitting on the ground and it's like you're this far from the ground, and getting out was not the most fun. And then I started rethinking, do I really want a Corvette? Not that I can afford one, Vice Mayor. I don't want to get that going around because you know how we pat our pockets all the time.
Absolutely, yes. I'm still looking. I have my wife check the wash.
It's hard to walk with all with as padded as my pockets are. So somebody said last week you can be a little snarky sometimes, but hopefully people take it with all fun.
We do have a lot of fun.
We do have a lot of fun. I like to joke around, and we kind of poke fun at the silly things we see on Facebook. I like to say Facebook isn't a real place because there's not much reality on Facebook, unless you're looking at, like I say, unless you're looking at my site. That's the one exception. But like Vice Mayor said, the car show here, he has a. We're showing it on the screen right now.
Perfect.
The 35th annual car show. It's September 12th. 11 to 3. I'm just repeating what the Vice Mayor says, but it bears repeating. And if you have a car that you think is groovy, bring the car down and join the fun. I got a chance to walk around last year, and I had a great time, and it was great. I think last year, you probably remember this, I paid a young man to wear some of my signs and walk up and back, and everybody's like, why didn't I think of that?
I really just love the fact that you said groovy. And but to segue into something else, you got to see the first mayor of Millville. Then you got to see the present mayor of Cape May.
Right.
We got to see Commissioner Ranello.
That's right.
And lo and behold, there's Commissioner Casabun. How can we be this lucky? You need to come on over here and say hi to everybody.
I'm going to let you take care of Commissioner Casabun because I got the last mayor.
Yes,
and she's going to have a seat right here.
I tell you what, sometimes
here she comes. All right.
We are just too lucky.
Have a seat.
Have a seat next to me.
Always doing business.
Always doing business, right? So hello there, Carol. How you doing?
Hello, Vice Mayor. How are you?
We are having a blast. We're talking to people. We're pulling everybody in. We already snatched Commissioner Ranello. She thought she was going to walk by. We didn't let her.
No.
We had the first mayor come here.
I saw the first mayor. He said he's going to be at our next meeting. Yep, I can't wait to see him.
The mayor, Cape May, came over. Oh, okay. So we couldn't let you go by. Well, we knew you were going to be here. There was no doubt in our mind. We've been looking for you.
I heard that there's 4 out of 5 of us.
Yes. How are you enjoying the day?
It's beautiful.
Oh, my
Absolutely
goodness.
Gorgeous. Absolutely. I'm just strolling along. I came down. I'm going to get my noodles.
Okay.
I'm going to get that homemade lemonade.
Okay. You got a game plan, huh?
I do.
Okay.
I already got my tastefully simple stuff. She's
okay.
holding it for me. And then
are you going on a pony ride?
No, thank you. No, thank you. No.
I'm trying to get the mayor to. I don't know if he'll do it.
I would take a picture of the mayor.
Yes,
for that.
absolutely.
I would definitely would.
We are thinking about running through from Mastic.
No, I've rode ponies before. No, thank you. No. But if you get on there, Mr. Mayor, I would love to have a picture. Yes.
Right. It might take a few hours. But yeah, just a beautiful day and a great event that Sam and Commissioner Sam Cruz and Commissioner Ranella and the Parks and Rec group.
Their department does a phenomenal
Brooke
job.
Tomlin. I don't want to leave out Brooke.
No, don't leave out Brooke. She's hardworking.
Yes,
absolutely.
yes,
absolutely.
yes.
Yep.
But,
I just signed up for the car show.
Okay, we just promoted the car show.
Did you?
So yes.
That's an awesome. No, I'm just going to work it.
Oh, okay.
Do I get overtime for that?
I don't think we get overtime, but But I do like your thought process. We will be working overtime at the car show. we get double time. Correct. That's overtime. Yes. Well, what a joy. We're just watching. It's just like people watching here. Everybody's smiling.
A lot of
relaxed.
families.
Oh, a lot
love
of
to
families,
see a lot
yes.
of families with their children. That does my heart well. Really
It's one of the
does.
events that the city, I think, really looks forward to.
Absolutely, absolutely, and I think the residents look forward to
Absolutely.
it also.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. And we're just waving to everybody, right? And we got the OEM coordinator, Sergeant Stadnick. He doesn't even know we're talking about him, which is even better.
He's busy.
So when he'll watch this later, he'll be like, "Oh, they put me on there."
Yep.
So, yep. So we have him now.
Great
he
job,
doesn't know
Sergeant.
we're videotaping him, but yes, there's
he
Sergeant
is.
Stadnick doing a great job.
Great job he does organizing this whole thing and keeping everyone safe.
Yeah, so-
Absolutely.
So he's in charge
Absolutely.
of traffic safety, and I tell you what, he
Any
just does a great
emergencies.
job. Yes.
Even
yes.
when we had those snowstorms.
He's on it.
He's on it.
He's
Right.
on it. He
Good.
doesn't leave until everybody's
Everything
safe.
is done. He
Yep.
is very well.
We're lucky to have him. We're lucky to have him.
Very detail oriented. Everything. He is a great guy. Absolutely is. Absolutely.
But we really appreciate you allowing us
Well,
to pull
thank
you
you.
in
Thank
against
you.
your will, and we just have fun. All of us, all five of us,
just
we're
have fun.
enjoying it.
It is.
We're
It's
really
wonderful.
enjoying it.
Well, how can you not
Yep.
with Millville? Millville is such a great little town.
Yes.
And we have some wonderful people in here.
Yes.
We really, truly do.
Yes.
And they come together when we need them.
Yep. Yep. And we smile and have fun while we're doing it. Because what else can you do?
What else can we do?
Yep.
I know. I agree. Absolutely.
Well, we thank you.
Well, thank you
We
for
thank you.
having me.
Absolutely.
I'm going to leave because Mayor Dixon is getting a little antsy over there.
You know, the microphone's been too long away from his hand, so he's trying to look for it right
We love our mayor.
We do.
We do.
Taken away from me for way too long.
Yes.
I feel like I don't know what to do. The attention's not on me. We have a good time in City Hall.
We do. It's always on. Yep, just it's always on.
Thank you, Carol Cosby.
Yes.
Want this here?
Oh, yeah.
There you go. All right. And thank you, Commissioner Kosovoon. The one thing is, and I said to Commissioner Ranella, we don't always, I think I did something a little while ago that upset Carol. And, 2 or 3 times a week she upsets me. But no, I'm kidding. She does not. That's like saying your grandma, no, or I should say mom, because she's about mom age for me.
Carol, this yours too?
No, that's mine.
Oh, okay.
So, like I said, and I think me and the vice mayor, I think that probably about 4 months ago, maybe 5 months ago.
It's been a while.
It's been a little while, and we were in my office. I'm not going to get the details of what we were arguing about, but we had a disagreement, and I said, "Get out of my office!" No, I didn't say that, but. I did not. But we had a little tiff, and we went back and forth, and he got up and stormed out, and I wanted to storm after him. You know what? The number one thing
He
is
left out the part. I did put him in a figure 4 leg lock. He did submit.
Yes,
it was a proud moment for me, but
So the great thing is this. We can have those little tiffs, and we don't take it to heart. Like I said, there's no doubt in my mind that Commissioner Kosovoon, myself, and Commissioner Kott have the best interests of this city at their heart. And sometimes we disagree on the way to get there.
Yep.
But you know what? As soon as they realize that I'm always right, that's when we know. That's when we know we can get along.
Right, absolutely, yes. That's usually where we come back to our senses right there.
Yes, I appreciate you admitting that on camera.
Right.
So we're going to take another commercial break. I don't know if that was long or short, but we're going to take another commercial break, get a chance to look at some of the interviews we did, and we'll be back after these commercial messages.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Mayor Dixon here at Holly City Fest, here with Abigail Shepard. She's going to tell us a little bit about what she's doing here today.
I'm here with my family. My sister crochets and my grandma sews. She made a bunch of like houseware stuff, like random stuff that you can put around your house that helps you with random stuff, like jar openers, keychains, potato bags. There's like binky holders for babies, little bags, bandana bags. And then my sister crochets little stuff, like she has hats right now for the fall season. She has coasters. She's planning on making Christmas coasters.
So you're saying everything here that you're selling is homemade, made by you guys?
Yes.
All right.
Everything is made by those two.
That's awesome. Well, come on down to Holly City Fest, and you'll get to see some homemade crafts, homemade, looks like bags and hats out of crocheted and all types of things. So come on down and see what you can get at Holly City Fest. Hi, Mayor Dan Dixon here at Holly City Fest in the beautiful, wonderful city of Millville, New Jersey. And I'm joined here today by Vice Mayor Rickard.
Okay.
Richard Kott, Rick Kott. And he's here on this beautiful day. It's a wonderful environment, and we're having a great time today.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out if I like Rickard or not. So
Rickard?
We'll see how it plays out.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, once again, here we are at the Millville Holly City Fest, and it doesn't stop. The people don't stop. You just continuously see families walking up and down. And the police officers are here. They're engaging with the people. And it's just a beautiful day.
And some of those great businesses that we have here on High Street, there's some that have become, the core. And one of those cores is the Levoy Theater.
Yes.
The Levoy Theater, I believe, was built it was revived 13, 14 years ago. And the Van Ebdens were a big part of that. Lauren Van Ebden, her father, was also a big part of that. And there were a lot of other people. So, if I'm leaving people out who are a big part of that, I apologize. But the Levoy Theater is kind of a hub. I don't know if that's the right word. Something that is an anchor. An anchor is the right word.
And it brings people from all over, like from Philly, come down to the Levoy to watch.
Well, I was talking to Lauren Van Ebden yesterday, and she said that in 10 years, I think over 45,000 people have come to see shows in that many years. That is a lot.
That is great.
And as we plan our redevelopment plans of what's the revival of what's going to happen here, we are happy to have the Levoy Theater as a partner with the city. I'm talking a lot about with the Levoy Theater about some of the plans we have, and we're happy to have the Levoy as a partner.
And as a focal point, right? They pretty much sit almost center of our district, right? So that's a great focal point to start off. A lot of times people start off with not a whole lot. And we're starting off with a wonderful place like that.
And I'm aware they've applied for a grant, and hopefully I'm not getting out of line here, but I don't think it's a secret. They applied for a grant to do an expansion and to have a place to build sets and a second stage and a bigger concession area. So they have a lot of great plans to expand what they're doing. And, here's my vision for High Street is that you can come to High Street, grab some drinks, grab some dinner, find some entertainment, whether it's a Levoy or some other form of entertainment, and then go grab some drinks afterwards. So like a 3-for-1. So we're talking now. This High Street is not where the economic development city begins and ends.
Right.
It's nice to have a High Street that is a jewel of the city. There's a lot of other things that have to happen in the city to make things correct course. But
Correct.
the Levoy is definitely one of them.
Absolutely, and people forget sometimes we're not focusing on just High Street. We're not just focusing on outside economic development. We're doing all of it at the same time, right? So a lot of people are like, well, you're focusing on here, but you're not. That's so incorrect.
I heard somebody say, I believe Joe Calci is that man comes in and. The moment he gets there till the moment he leaves, he's our economic development director. He takes things personally, meaning
yes.
he takes. There's not many people I know in my life who go to work and they take their job on a personal level, meaning this is my job, is my identity, and I have to perform and I have to make sure that great things are happening. And I don't want to talk negative, but I heard somebody say, "Oh, that guy's a do-nothing." And I got really angry. It was somebody who just said, "Oh, what's your do-nothing guy doing?" And I don't want to focus. You bristle when I start talking negative because you're a little more positive than I am, if that's possible. But I said to the person, I said, I see firsthand what that guy does, and you see firsthand what your people do. And it's almost like somebody saying, "Oh, that Emily, who the city clerk is, she doesn't do anything all day long." And I think
let's move back to your department.
Yeah, but you would get angry. You would get angry at that person,
100%.
and I get angry because we are there and we see how hard these people work. So I find offense when people say, "Oh, they get paid too much, or they do this, or they don't work hard." That is absolutely not true. Anybody working in my department, I have a real good handle, and just as you do, you have a great handle on what's going on. We were elected to be your representatives inside City Hall, to look after your interests, the city's interests, and people come to us and they automatically, because we're elected, they see us as the enemy.
Absolutely.
And we're not the enemy. We are working there for you. I know you took office, I took office, and the other commissioners took office to come in and represent the city. When I ran, and I know when you ran, I told people I'm there for you to make this city a better place.
Absolutely. We're just 4 years rented, right? So this isn't our full-time job for 20 years. So we are here to do as much as we can for the residents. We're not here to do anything for us. We could be out of here in 4 years. We are literally here on borrowed time to do as much as we can for everybody else. It's not about us, and the employees come up every day, and we can go on forever how much they work, and they just do a great job. And it's a joy to walk in our town and in our city and watch the employees just running around and working as much as they can with very little complaints.
And I think sometimes I get criticized for my intensity level.
Yeah.
I'm an intense guy, and I've always, I've been in sales and sales management. So since 1997, I haven't, I'll say this sounds weird, I haven't collected a paycheck since 1997. I've worked for myself, either in a commission sales capacity independently for myself for most of those years, or running a business. So unless I performed, unless I got things done, I couldn't pay my mortgage. My family couldn't eat. We couldn't pay for the cars. So I've had to perform. And I know as a police officer, you've been forced to perform as well. You couldn't go into work every day as a police officer and just sit back and take it easy and not go out and perform. You were expected to go out and have results. And tell me a little bit about that. As 25-year police veteran, tell me about some of the great things you did to perform for the city.
So I had such a great career. 25 years of enjoying going to work for a lot of those years. I had the privilege of working in community policing, in the schools, and just working with the residents on such a personal level. Working with the juveniles, at one time we had 300 to 400 kids in the city of Millville involved in our police athletic league. It doesn't get any better than that. These are kids.
And that's when you were running it, right?
That's when I was running the police athletic league back then with the help of Officer Guy and Officer Sherritts and a lot of other people that put a lot of time in that we just don't see, right? And it's that and the community policing. We had COVID come on that we're out helping people who are struggling with addiction and homelessness. And like I said, I had a fulfilling career.
You were the traffic safety officer?
I was also the traffic safety guy as well, which is what Sergeant Static's doing now. In fact, when I left, he took over that. And he's been running that ever since, doing an outstanding job.
But what I do know about you, Vice Mayor, is we did graduate and we knew each other in high school. I remember you always had this red windbreaker on. Do you remember that?
Barely. I think you remember more than I do.
For some reason, my memories of you in whatever grade it was, 10. Did you have Mr. Hoover for?
I did. I did not have
history?
Mr. Hoover. No, ninth grade I had Miss Aruza Jones, which is now really involved in the Historical Society.
Did you have Mr. Fenton in ninth grade?
I did have Mr. Fenton.
Maybe we were in that class together. I just
Word
remember
Power book.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember you wearing a red windbreaker all the time.
That one
it was your favorite jacket, and that's my memory of you during high school. But we interacted a little bit in high school, here and there. And but what I know about you as a police officer is the fact that you were. I always heard Rick Kott's name. You were always involved in a program, involved in community policing, involved in, and that's where I think we're similar. We took our jobs to the point where we really made our jobs a part of our identity, part of our life, and part of what made us who we are. And it's tough to find that sometimes in people. And that's why I think you do such a great job as Vice Mayor. And I appreciate you. So I think you have to get out of here.
I do.
So we're going to take another commercial break.
Yep.
And you're going to get out of here. And I'm going to interview a barber that's walking up here. His name is Gene, and he's with a Rager's Ed. So he's going to take your seat for a little bit right after we come back.
So he's the one that's supposed to sharpen up my hair a little bit.
I think he could do wonders with your haircut. Okay. He is that good a barber. He could do wonders. So Vice Mayor, I'm going to thank you. We're going to go to commercial break, and I'm going to bring in Gene in to talk to right after this commercial break.
Perfect. Thank you.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz.
Hi, Mayor Dixon here at Holly City Fest, the city of Millville, New Jersey. And I just want to show you some of the fun things kids can do. There are horse and pony rides here. Make sure you bring your kids, come down and have a great time. There's foam on one end, there's pony rides here, there's bouncy houses, all kinds of things that you and your kids can do. Food trucks, it's going to be a great day. Come on down to Holly City Fest.
Right now, I'm too busy.
All right. Dan Dixon here, Mayor of Millville, New Jersey. We're here at Holly City Fest, and it is a great day. The weather's great, the vendors are great, the food is great, the music is great, the activities for kids are great, and I'm here with my next guest, Gene Alvarado, and he is a barber for Razor's Edge. I was talking to one of my interviews. I did an interview with Christian Tipton. It's where I get my haircut. I'm lucky enough to still have some hair. Does it look like it's thinning to you?
Not too bad.
All right,
I think you're good.
Not too bad. Thank you. And Gene has been a barber at Razor's Edge from the very beginning?
Yeah, well, I started about a year after Christian opened up the shop. So I've been there. It's going on 12 years now.
12 years. And you are, what I'm told, one of the best barbers you like to network. You like to talk a little bit about the culture at Razor's Edge Barbershop.
So there's 16 of us, including our sister Drina, who braids hair. And we're all a big group of different people that came together as a collective, and we've been together for a long time, so we're like a big family. So there's a lot of personalities. Sometimes we clash, sometimes we're joking around. Excuse me. But for the most part, we're a great group of people just to give out great haircuts for the community.
So, and that's what I appreciate about Razor's Edge. When I went to Razor's Edge a long time ago, it was a welcoming environment. I got Christian cut my hair, and that was well before I was ever mayor. I think that was probably at when you guys were right
across the street.
Right across the street. You were at the green shop there. You're right across the street, and that's where I started probably 12, 13, 14 years ago. And you know, I didn't know who you were at the time, but you probably were built a little different back then.
Yeah, definitely.
So.
For real. So we've all grown.
This is where you expand on what I'm saying.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah,
I think we were both a little heavier back then.
Yeah, for sure.
So we both gotten in a little bit better shape.
Absolutely.
But and you actually worked out with me for a little bit.
You got me in probably the best shape of my life, and I probably should go back because.
Well, every time I'm in,
he's a great trainer.
Every time I go in, I look over at him and I kind of give him one of these. I say, "You got to get back in. You were probably stronger than you've ever been, and in great shape." And it just sometimes time gets in the way.
You're right.
And,
but I'm definitely gonna make my way back in there because I feel like I felt, like you said, stronger. I felt more youthful, more energized, and I just felt like I looked my best too. So I definitely need to do that.
That's great. Enough about me. But let's talk about a little more about Razor's Edge. You are one of probably the busiest barbers there. How many appointments do you have a week, if you don't mind saying?
I usually cut between, give or take, 15 to 20 people a day.
Wow.
And I work 5 days a week.
Wow, so you're over 100 most weeks.
Sometimes, yeah.
Wow, that is, the one thing I respect about that is I don't think that I could stand that long. And I don't know how your feet take it, how you're...
Got to wear comfortable sneakers, man.
Comfortable sneakers.
I'm a sneaker guy, so you got to wear comfortable sneakers if you can stand up all day.
Let's talk a little bit about that. I do see your posts all the time. You are a sneaker aficionado. Tell me, like, how many pairs of sneakers do you own?
I would say closely to around 400 pairs, maybe.
400 pairs? I didn't even know it was that bad.
I done sold a lot.
But you're a collector, though.
I try to wear them as much as I can, but I don't really go anywhere, man. But yeah, I collect a lot of sneakers, man.
So you
it's
have
a hoarding problem.
You have a different pair of sneakers you could wear a different pair of sneakers every day for a year.
Absolutely.
And you would not overlap.
Yep.
What is your favorite pair of sneakers?
Probably my Jordan 3 black cements. Okay. Every time they re-release them, I always get at least 2 pairs.
Okay. And now when you keep them, now do these sneakers go up in value?
Some of them
do. You collect them like comic books or like baseball cards?
I do collect them like that, but not on purpose. I just buy what I like, and some happen to be worth more than others, and sometimes the value does go up in certain pairs, but I don't do it specifically for that, for the value going up and like, I'm going to resell them later and make some money. I just get them because I really like them.
Now, do you have a pair of sneakers that you bought and then you looked a few years later like, oh my goodness, this is worth $10,000?
Not that much.
Okay.
But there's a few that I have that are worth a good amount.
Okay. Nice. And do people always try to get you to sell them to them?
Some people, some of my friends want me to sell them some of my shoes, and I don't.
You just like them, so you don't do it to make money like some people do it. But you just love the sneakers. And what are now? Do you collect all Nikes? Is it all?
I got a variety of everything: Nikes, Reeboks, Adidas, Filas, everything.
What's your favorite brand?
Probably Nike.
Nike,
for sure.
And your favorite shoe was what?
My Jordan 3 black cements.
Jordan 3. Now, I don't know what that is, but I've just now started getting into shoes, like dress shoes, because for 20 years as a trainer, 25 years as a trainer, you know, I would go to work in shorts and a shirt. You know, everybody would make fun because I always wear black shorts and a black polo shirt, and that's what nobody has ever seen me in anything different. And now I have a whole different group of people that I've never gone into City Hall not wearing a jacket. Like you, I think the first time that I wore this guy's a comedian and he thinks he's very funny. He is very funny most of the time. And after becoming mayor, I walked into the shop, and I'm going to let you give the punchline. And he saw me with a jacket on, and he said,
I just said that he looked like a public defender when he came in there.
That is not what he said.
What did I say?
You said, "Oh, have court today."
No, I said public defender today when you came in.
Today you said, but
yeah,
like a few months ago, you said, "Oh, yeah."
I was like, "Yeah, you must have had court today, right?"
Yeah,
like,
and you remember what I said back to you?
You can't drop the charges.
That's not what I said, because I zinged you right back, and it was a good one. I'm not going to tell the audience exactly what I said, but I got you pretty good. Do you remember?
Nah, man.
It was something about custody.
Oh, nah, you're right.
So I got him real good, and I texted him back a little later with a thing that it was. I said, I think I sent a picture of aloe. I said, is Gene, doing okay? I want to give him some aloe for that burn that I gave him.
Nah, that was a good one. Yeah.
So I'm really happy with Razor's Edge. That is right across from the Levoy Theater, right catty corner in the heart of the Arts District, and it is really a terrific barbershop. And if you want to get a great cut, if you can squeeze in, and I did an interview with Christian earlier, and he told me that. How do we make an appointment with you if you want to go to Gene?
You can call the shop and make an appointment. We also try to take walk-ins when we can, but for most of us in there, we use the Kott app. And once you go in there, you go on everybody's profile, and they'll show you their calendar and what hours they're available for each day that they work. And that's the easiest way to get an appointment.
It is. It's very easy. You just go into that Kott app. That's how. When Christian's not of it, Christian, we've been so long. I just call him up, and I'm the mayor, so he gives me a actually he doesn't.
Yeah, he gets you right in.
No, actually he does not. Usually he says maybe 2 weeks from now, and I go, no, please. But one thing that I do appreciate about you, and I think more business should be this way. You interview and you promote barbers that are not part of Razor's Edge. Tell me a little bit about that.
So it started because I wanted to do barber content, but I didn't want to do the same content that you see all the time on Instagram where they do like before and afters or anything like that. And I first did it with the guys in the shop, interviewing them and talking about their journey and how they got to where they're at. So then I'm like, well, I network a lot with a lot of other barbers in our area and in the community. So I'm like, let me just hit them up and ask them if they want to get interviewed and talk about their journey, anything like that. And everybody was welcoming to it. Every single person I approached, yeah, bro, let's do it. I'm down. Like, I want to do it. I want to talk about it.
Well, that is so different because I've worked in the martial arts, and so often, what I've noticed is other martial arts. What I went through when I opened my business was people putting me down. People saying, oh, he's no good, or he doesn't, his black belt is fake, and all this stuff, just to try to, the one rule I go by is you can't lift yourself up by putting other people down.
Right.
And you live by that because, even though, you are a barber and you want as many customers that you do not mind going out there and promoting fellow barbers that don't even work at your shop.
Not at all. No.
And that's that is a great lesson for anybody that owns a business. I know there was a business just opened up and near another business, and I heard that they were saying something like, we're going to put them out of business, we're going to do that. And listen, there's 27,000 people in Millville. There is 60,000 people in Vineland. There is plenty of business for everybody. And
everybody eats, man.
Everybody can eat. There's enough business. If you do your job well, people will come. If you have a good,
absolutely.
And I believe that you reap what you sow. Karma is a real thing, and the reason why you're so successful is because you give back those great vibes and those good feelings to other barbers that don't even have anything associated with you.
Gotta give positive vibes, man.
Well, Gene, it was great talking to you. Thank you for coming, and I'm sorry I kept you from an appointment.
You're good.
So you'll have to apologize. Tell him the mayor tackled you over here, and
sure.
I'm going to have him commit right now to coming back and working out with me.
I am. I'm going to do it. I'm doing it right now on this interview. I'm committing to going back and working.
All right. But he didn't say when though. But
we'll make it happen.
I'll take that as a positive direction.
Absolutely.
Step in the right direction.
Thank you.
Gene, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And with that, we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Yep.
We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz.
Hi, Mayor Dixon here, Holly City Fest, and we're talking to some of the great vendors that are here enjoying the day and talking about what they do. This is Diane from Freedom Farm. She's going to talk a little bit about what she does.
Hi, how are you guys? I'm with Freedom Farm Animal Rescue. We are a farm rescue located in Cedarville, New Jersey. We are a 42-acre animal rescue specializing in abused and neglected farm animals. We're open every Saturday from 10 to 2, where you can come visit our residents, feed them, and hang out with the farm.
That's great. Now, if people know of animals that are being neglected or abused, can they contact you?
Of course. We're always here to help, even if it's an animal that we cannot specifically rescue. We have a network of rescues that we work with and resources that we can give you guys to help get those animals the attention they need.
So tell me your phone number. How can people reach you? Are you online? What are some ways that people can get a hold of you?
We are online. We are on Facebook and Instagram under Freedom Farm Animal Rescue. And if you have any questions, you can always email freedomfarmanimalrescue@gmail.com or call the number 609-442-4005.
Well, that's great. Animals are important to take care of, and it's a good service that you're doing, and thanks for doing that for the area. Thank you.
Thank you.
Insurance. We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find Him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find Him. That's by personal experience with Him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to Him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance. We're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Mayor Dan Dixon here, and we are at Holly City Fest in the wonderful city of Millville, New Jersey. And I'm here with Carol Plowman, and she is part owner with her husband, Joe Plowman, of Plowman Windows and Doors. And it's wonderful to have you here on this beautiful day.
Well, thank you. I'm very appreciative of you having me here. It's nice to see such a great event. Great turnout.
Great turnout. The weather turned up, and we're getting a little bit of shade right now, so this is a wonderful thing. We were sitting in the sun. We were in the shade, and then it got sunny, and our producer got very comfortable. I saw them bringing out a tent when it got hot, and I just want to make sure, Mr. Producer, are you comfortable over there in the shade? Very good. I'm glad. So, Carol Plowman's, tell me how long Plowman's has been in Millville.
We are in our 51st year.
Holy mackerel. Well, I'm so glad you could come out and join me today to talk about what your business does. And obviously, what you do is in your name, Windows and Doors. But tell me everything. If there's more than that, tell me there's more than that. Tell me exactly what you can do for the citizens of Millville.
So that is primarily our business, is just Windows and Doors. When we started out, we did a lot more, did a lot of remodeling, roofing, siding, but we decided to kind of downsize and put all our efforts into just Windows and Doors. We do installations, as well as we have a retail wholesale counter for those that are do-it-yourselfers, as well as we have a lot of contractors that come in and purchase windows for remodeling projects or brand new homes.
So wholesale. Okay, yes. Great. Now, you have been here 51 years, and let me tell you this. My business has been in business for almost 20. I think next year will be my 20th year. Nobody makes it 51 years without doing something right. Tell me what you do right.
I think that we have a quality product that really speaks for itself. Even our window product that I would consider less expensive, our steel and precast product, and more importantly, our installation is fantastic. Everything that we do is in-house. There is no subcontracting, so all of our employees, which are a lot of family, and those that have been with us for 20-some years are like family. So everything is installed the way Joe and I wanted to be installed.
And I know, Joe, you have been a big part of the community for a long time. I know that you've sponsored power supply teams. Tell me about some of the community things you've done.
We've been involved in youth leagues for baseball, football, soccer. I believe a couple of years ago we've done some basketball for the town, the athletic league. I have been on some of the boards, the NBC, part of the zoning board. So we've done quite a bit throughout the years. I wish we had more time to dedicate to some of those things that we could do for the city outside of the kids, youth, and sports. But sometimes our business, keeps us 6, 7 days a week.
I know when I drive around the city and people replacing windows, I see a lot of Plowmans, and I'm sure you guys not only have affordable products, but you have higher end products too.
Absolutely.
So it's great that somebody can come to you, and I know there's other businesses that sell windows that are astronomical. I think we had some windows priced out one time, and they were so expensive. It wasn't you guys. My wife had called somebody. I don't know. They came around and they just gave us a quote. The other people come to and they said, "Well, we could replace all your windows for this much," and we're like, so we didn't get any windows replaced. But I tell you what, when we do get windows replaced, we are committed to working with local businesses who have been here, who have given back to the community, and I really want to encourage everyone who shops to shop local, to shop with people who are, part of the community like you guys.
We appreciate that, and I think that is primarily what we get. Most of our business is word of mouth. We don't do a lot of advertising. Fortunately, we haven't needed to, because there's always somebody that says, "I'm here because my relatives had, or I saw the neighbor across the street had you installed."
I think you're pretty much the only windows and door company in the city, right? Or close to it.
Yeah, we may have one other.
One other, okay. But the thing is, like I said, you're not in. You don't survive 51 years without doing something right. No. You just don't. And I've heard great things. Joe always posts something positive on my page, and I try to post something positive on his page. So, it's a great thing to have you in town. Have you always been in the same location?
No, actually, we were right across the street from where we are here.
Really?
412 North High.
Which one's 412?
412 North High, right here. The teal greens.
That is the funniest. I'm going to tell you why that's so funny. I just interviewed Gene from Razor's Edge, and they used to be there too.
They were there after we were there.
So I'm not purposely interviewing everybody that was in that teal building. It's just happening that way.
Yes.
But so you were there. Now you went from there over to where you are now?
Yes.
Okay. How many years were you there?
We were there, well, we actually we rented that building and then purchased it in the mid-80s, or early 80s actually, and for a short time we left there because we needed more room. We went down to 608.
Okay.
That building is not there, a different building is
Okay.
We weren't able to stay. There was some complication with agreeing with pricing and purchasing it. And after several times of the roof leaking, we ended up back here, and we purchased 408 and 410.
Okay.
So we had 408, 10, 12, and 14.
Okay.
And as we continued to grow and knew that tractors and trailers double booked out on High Street wasn't going to work,
Right.
that's when we moved across.
You moved around the corner.
So we moved around the corner in 2006. We were there from the 80s to 2006.
So, great. So now you're right on, what's your address now?
118 East Vine.
118 East Vine. So right around the corner from Jim, the studio we're at right now.
Correct.
And how can somebody find you, look you up? Are you on the internet?
Yeah, we have a Facebook page, Plowman's Windows and Doors. We also have a website, plowmanswindows.com.
Okay.
And of course, they can reach us at 856-327-2841. That's our number at the shop.
And if they want to have you come do an estimate, you can get out there within a day or two, or what's your turnaround time for coming for estimates?
For coming out to do estimates, it always depends on the time of the year and how many people have called. Usually we get there within a couple of days, or sometimes during the year it's a week.
Okay.
The one thing I want to mention, though, unlike some window manufacturers or installers, you call, they come out, and it's a very high pressure buy today, because if you don't buy today, the price is going to go up tomorrow.
I've heard that, yeah.
I don't like the high pressure. It's like going to buy a car and you're pressured to buy it by the salesman. We have a full showroom, which a lot of places don't. You can come, you can shop, you can
that's nice, because a person can come out and they can have like a little a booklet, but that doesn't get them, they can't see it in person. So you have a lot of things right there in person that you can see?
Yep, full-size windows, doors. We have patio doors, entry doors,
Very nice.
storm doors.
And can you custom make things as far they can custom? Wow, you do it all.
Absolutely.
Well, that's amazing. That is really amazing.
And again, the one thing I want to emphasize too, a lot of people think when they call Plowman's, it's because they have to get it installed. And I've had several people that have said, "Oh, I didn't know I could just come by it and do it myself."
Okay.
So that is always an option. If you're handy or you have your own installer, you're welcome to come shop, look at our products. We can let you know why one is better than the other. And
that's great. And I like on something like that, I really think it's important to go in person, to see it, to feel it, to touch it, to experience it. It's very different than looking on a piece of paper.
Absolutely.
And it's always different dealing with somebody who is in town. You're dealing with a nameless, faceless manufacturer, and you don't know who's going to come and do your work. You don't know who you're going to deal with after it's sold. Sometimes the salesperson doesn't even necessarily work for the same people who are doing the installation. You guys will stand behind your product. You guys, you know you're dealing with the people who are installing or the people who are selling it to you.
From the estimate to the follow-up, you're dealing with the same people, and if you need service, again, same people. You're not dealing with a salesman that doesn't know how to install, and then they usually have somebody that comes out and measures. And then they have somebody that comes out and install, and no crew is the same. There's so many different crews.
We had a siding place come out, and I know you guys don't do siding, or we would have used you. Siding place came out, and it was one of those places that knock on doors, and they came and they actually messed up the where the J channel is, and the first windstorm, like 2 weeks later, it knocked my soffits right out. And I called him up and I said to him, I said, "Hey, you you did something to the J channel, and it's blew my soffits out." And they were like, "No, that wasn't us. That wasn't us." And I had another some friends of mine come who did the soffits, and they go, "They absolutely did it. They put it too tight. They tried to jam it in there, and it actually bent the J channel up. That's why your soffits came out, and they would not cover what they did wrong." And that's great working with a local company where your reputation it depends on the work that you do.
Yes.
So thank you.
That's why 51 years in business.
That's why you wouldn't make it if you were that type of business. So thank you very much. If you need windows or doors, Plowman's here in Millville for 51 years, and give them a call. Find them on Facebook, find them on the internet, or just look them up in your Google, and I'm sure they'll be happy to come out and give you a quote. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you.
And with that, we are going to go to commercial break, and we'll be back right after. Stay tuned. Don't leave. We have Commissioner Director Sandy Taylor up next.
People treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, Dan Dixon, Mayor of Millville, New Jersey, here with Tanner Dusky. I'm not sure it's Tanner Dusky, but I'm here with the first Mayor of Millville. And what is your name?
James Wells.
James Wells, the very first Mayor of Millville. And James, when were you elected?
1866.
1866. So he's been mayor much longer than I have, and probably a much better mayor. But tell us about some of the things that you did in your first tenure here in Millville.
Well, we improved the streets, we built churches, we built about 1,000 homes, and from the time it was 1860 to 1870, about 2,000 people moved to Millville. It was 4,000 in the beginning and then 6,000, so almost 50%.
Oh, wow, that was a big increase. So the first election, I don't know if you know this, how many votes did you get in the first election?
Oh, it was in the hundreds. It was like 200 something.
So let me say this. I did get more votes than the first mayor of Millville did, but we have a lot more people now. But that's great. So tell me, but you have an event coming up, don't you?
That's right. We're going to honor the first mayor of Millville by finally giving him a gravestone that he's never had. So he also founded Mount Pleasant Cemetery, our historic cemetery, and he's never had his own gravestone. And it's all in the name of the 160th anniversary of the city. That's this year. And for the 160th anniversary of Mount Pleasant Cemetery. That is going to be September 3rd, 4 o'clock. We're going to have this guy right here. He's going to be talking. I'm going to be talking. There's going to be some music from Millville's high school students, and we're going to have a pastor speak as well.
That is awesome. So if you want to come out and enjoy a little bit of history, there's no guy better than this guy who can talk about history, who lives it and breathes it and makes the history of Millville come alive. So come on out to his event, and I'm going to be promoting it on my site. So come on out and see what's going on with the history of Millville. History is very important. We got to keep the history of the city alive. If we forget where we've been, we're not going to know where we're going, right?
That's right.
All right. It's good to have you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. Hi there, Mayor Dan Dixon here, and we are here at Holly City Fest, one of the great events that our city puts on. And I am very, I'm humbled and very pleased to have perhaps my last guest, but probably my best guest. And we are here with Commissioner Director Sandy Taylor. I'm glad she just had surgery, so I called her up. I said, "You got to get here. You're going to be my last. Interview for the day, and I really want to talk to you about the great things you're doing. You are actually up for re-election, aren't you?"
I am up for re-election along with Art Marchand and Jimmy Sorrow and our sheriff, Mike Donato.
You mean the amazing Sheriff Mike Donato?
That's right. He is amazing.
I don't think there has been a better sheriff in the history of, I see Alstino every so often, and I shake hands, and very nice, but I have to be honest. I don't think this county has ever had a better sheriff than Mike Donato.
I agree with you. Mike, he's on it. I mean, he goes all over the state. He sees, what other counties are doing, how we can improve Cumberland, and he's constantly trying to make Cumberland County a better place to live.
What I find interesting about what Mike has done is I always looked at the county as almost glorified process servers. And I always thought, that's a county sheriff driving around. He's probably serving a sheriff's sale or something like that. And you never saw them pulling people over. You never saw them. But he has really turned that county sheriff's department into a legitimate law enforcement entity.
And everything you say is true. And we always tease Mike, when are we going to start seeing your name on the cars? And he's like, Sandy, I don't think that's the way to do it. It's not a good, a good thing for the taxpayers' money. But he's always out and about, and I just can't say enough good things about him.
Well, I was at that Republican breakfast with you when he was talking about the names on the cars. I was down at Morris River.
Yes.
And where I must admit they have the best breakfasts ever. That when I went to that breakfast, I was like, and I'm losing weight now, so I wouldn't be able to eat like I did. But back then, I went and there was the pancakes and the French toast, and they do an amazing job. When is the next one down there?
It's coming up. It's I think. I'm sorry, I don't know the exact date.
A couple weeks, maybe?
About a week.
I'm going to try to make it. Yeah, I won't be able to eat as much as I used to, but I'm looking forward.
It's fun. They have scrapple. Not everybody has scrapple.
Oh, but they have everything there. It was like eggs. They had everything, so it was great. Much better than the other place you have it. I enjoy it. I'm not going to say where that is, but much better. So just to end off on Mike Donato, when I was at that breakfast, he talked about past sheriffs have always put their names on the cars. Sheriff, whatever, on the back of their, and it doesn't matter who. It's not picking at anybody. But he said, you know what? To put my name on the back of all the cars would cost this much money. And I'm not going to do it. And he's not that kind of guy anymore. He's not looking for individual recognition. Look how great I am. They say about me that I've never seen a camera that I didn't love. He's not like that.
He is not that guy.
He's the guy who, go ahead.
But everybody knows him. He's so active in the fire department, and he's been in law enforcement for probably 30 years. But when we go door to door, and we have our pamphlets, everybody knows who Mike Donato is.
Really, and I've spoken to, there he goes, Vice Mayor Rick Kott, who said he had to leave at 1:30, and now it's 2 o'clock. And he just... Oh, good. You got... Okay, very good. Thank you, Vice Mayor. So, and that's the thing. He is such a popular, but he's not popular because he's got this ebullient personality, and he's like glad-handed with everybody. He's popular because how effective he is.
That's true. And, just like with the churches, he has those...
Active shooter, right? Active shooter?
Yes. There's meetings to train people and what to do if you have an active shooter come into the church. And, being 40 years in banking, that kind of training is key because I've been face down in a robbery for 15 minutes.
Wow.
They don't train you for that.
No.
They train you for the note passer or,
Right, that had to be terrifying.
It was terrifying, and it's something you never really, truly, 100% get over.
No.
But that training is a very good thing that he's brought to Cumberland County.
So I can't say enough about, every time I post a picture of me and Sheriff Donato, I'm not that popular guy, but when I post a picture with Sheriff Donato, it gets, I think, 12,000 views. So every time I see him, I say, come over here and take a picture with me. I need the views. So I'm a little more popular. So we laugh about that, but he has really become, and I'm not telling people to vote for him because he's a Republican. I'm telling people to vote for Mike Donato because he is an effective leader. He is an effective law enforcement officer, and this county needs him. and very happy to have him running again, and I'm looking forward to seeing him win in November.
You know, something that's a testament to his leadership is he has so many people that want to work for the sheriff's department now.
That's true.
You know, before
that actually makes me a little bit mad because you've kind of struck a sore spot with me, Sandy Taylor. I didn't think I was gonna get angry with you, but you said something that tweaks me a little bit. Honestly, he's so good that some of the people in Millville police officers have left to go to the sheriff's department. They like him that much. So I talked to him about a couple weeks ago. I said, "Stop taking my officers. I can't afford to lose any more." So we joked about that. But you're right. They're beating down the doors to work for him because he's that good a leader, that good a person, and it would be a shame if he was not reelected.
I agree with you. He has my vote.
Yeah. Well, let's talk about you next. You have been a county commissioner for how long now?
So I'm in my 3rd year. I've never been in politics before. I think like yourself, you were never in politics.
Never in politics. Never really thought about. I think I thought about when I was like 19 years old. I heard about the commissioners. I go, I wouldn't mind being a commissioner someday. And I never really thought about it up to there. But what made you want to be in politics?
I think it was 2011 I ran. And at the time I ran in 2011, I ran because I thought I could bring something to the county,
right.
Help make it a better place to live. And I unfortunately lost that election, and I, just kind of stepped back and watched everything going on. And this time when I won, there were several things that I really thought, I could bring to the county and help the county do better at. And one of the things, right now, one of the big things we're working on is getting the East Point Lighthouse reopened.
Great.
So this is a testament to the new DEP commissioner and Senator Michael Testa, Congressman Jeff Van Drew. They've all been working diligently to help the county get that back open. So I think in the next, I hate to put a time limit on it, but maybe in the next month, the East Point Lighthouse will be open again. So that was a huge win that, is moving forward. And then, I don't know if you're familiar with South Avenue in Bridgeton.
Not really.
So that South Avenue has been closed for through traffic for probably 4 or 5 years. I didn't initiate, I wasn't a commissioner when that was being worked on to be reopened, but now.
Well, let me say this. That's a good point. So sometimes commissions prior to you come in and they start a project, but that doesn't mean that you don't get just as much credit, because as we work on development projects here in Millville, somebody might have started it, but it's just as difficult to keep it going, keep it on track. And you can see with the prison years ago how that got started and then it just got off track somehow. I don't think that had anything to do with you guys, but that's the tough thing, is people don't give enough credit to the people who take the project over the goal line.
Right. So I think that's going to be finished in the next couple of months,
Great,
South Avenue.
great.
And when you talk about the prison at Cumberland County Jail, we've been talking to the warden and the officers at the jail on what can we do to bring our prisoners home and save the county millions of dollars.
Right.
So that's in the works. So we have a lot of good things, and the county EMS program is also something that we're looking at. So I think we have a lot of good projects in the works.
Right. I know you're doing a great job with our county roads and the county things that go on. I see you on Facebook constantly, and I'm friends with people who are running for, running against you. Everybody knows I'm very good friends with one of the candidates, but I say to everybody, I say Sandy Taylor deserves to be reelected.
Well, I appreciate that.
I really believe that. I wouldn't say that. I know some people say, I think this person's better for, this person's better, but I can't vote for him because they are a Republican. And I don't feel that way. I think you're probably the same way. You want the best person in the job. And I really, truly think that you've done such a good job that you deserve to be reelected. And I fully, wholeheartedly support you. And I talked to Art Marchand a little earlier, and I like Art a whole lot. I think you guys are doing a great job. And I really am rooting for you, and anything you need, I'm going to be there for you guys.
Well, I appreciate that.
I sort of forced you to come out here today. You were she just got over surgery, and she's hurting. I saw her walk up on her crutches, and I go, oh, no. I forced her to come out of, how many days ago did you have surgery?
Last Friday.
Last Friday. So she had tears fixed in her knee and her leg, and she's wobbling up on crutches. So that's how committed she is. She wants to engage with the people and see what their concerns are, and I appreciate that as a politician, and I try to do that. I know you do too. Everywhere I go, she's there. I mean, we've seen each other probably 20 times in the past few months, so we've gotten to know each other pretty well, and I appreciate your hard work. Now, I want to talk a little bit about Jeff Van Drew, because I did have Mayor Mullock sit in the chair for a little bit, even though it kind of hurt my soul to do that. But he is a nice guy, and we can differ on our ideology and our politics and our party, and we can still be human beings, and we can still be kind to one another, and we can still collaborate and work with each other. Jeff Van Drew is up for re-election. I know you know Congressman Van Drew real well. What do you think about Congressman Van Drew?
He's been our senator, our congressman for probably over 20 years, and the man is so committed to serving the county and all of his constituents. And any little town, Jeff's there. School graduations, or you name it, and Jeff shows up.
And that's not phony, because I know for a fact, when I was running, a lot of people who were running for city commission, what happened was you see them at the city commission meeting 6 months before. They've never been there. I didn't go to one. I didn't go to one city commission meeting ever, because I don't think you can see what's really going on in the city by going to a city commission meeting. I'm even more convinced of that now once I'm on the inside. But that's not phony on Congressman Van Drew's part. He is, no matter when during the election cycle he is there I've seen him probably more than I've seen you. He always gets to speak first. Whenever he shows up, everything stops and he gets to talk, and then it's usually Senator Testa, and then usually you, and then I get to go last. So I get to bring up the rear if it's a local event
but
here.
You're a closer. You're good at it.
I do the best. I think I'm getting a little bit better as I go along. So I have fun. I really enjoy this. I'm not an extrovert. I'm more of an introvert, but I've done some acting before, and when I do this, I was in a show at the Levoy a few years back. Yeah, I was in Les Mis, so I enjoy singing, and not a dancer. I was talking about that earlier. I have 2 left feet, but I enjoy singing and acting. And actually, do you like Les Mis?
I've never seen it.
Next year, I hope I can announce this. Well, maybe I shouldn't announce this, but I think Les Mis is coming back to the Levoy next year.
That'll be great.
That's going to be. So I'm going to audition. Hopefully, I get a part again. And the Levoy Theater is a great part of the community. It is a core part of the community, and we're happy to have it here. So, Jeff Van Drew, just want to stop on that. I wholeheartedly support him. He's not a phony. He cares about people, and I bet everyone listening has met him or seen him at an event. And there's so many politicians that people have never seen. They've never been around. They've never talked to, and he's not one of those people. He cares. I'll tell you a quick story about Jeff Van Drew. There was a woman in town who wanted to have chickens, and in Millville you can't have chickens in a high density residential, and the reason you can't is because the smell and the rodents and things like that. So if you live in a very small lot, excuse me. If you live in a very small lot, excuse me, you can't have chickens. So there was a woman in town who was very passionate about wanting chickens. She called Jeff Van Drew. Jeff Van Drew called me up the first time I had ever spoken to him when I was here probably a month. And he said, Dan, it's Congressman Van Drew. And I said, Congressman, I'm glad you're calling me. What are we going to talk about? Appropriations or building bridges or building roads or doing all kinds of great things. And thank you. Doing all kinds of great things. And he goes, well, I'm calling you about chickens. And he was so concerned. He wanted to address just a regular constituent's concerns about chickens. A congressman who goes to Congress and sits in the halls, the oldest halls of of our country, and he was so concerned. Now we didn't do anything about it, but he was very. The moral of the story here is that he was so concerned with the regular constituent that he did that.
And this is why he needs to be reelected, because he's very accessible. and I think 24/7 you can get a hold of him.
Absolutely.
He doesn't back off of anything. He's just, he's just a great congressman.
I have a friend who is the president of Cumberland Players up in Vineland, a very small little theater that's up there that they do a great job. I think it's the oldest theater in Cumberland County. That's 100 and something years continuous been in business. And the great thing was he called up Congressman and he said, "Can I have a meeting?" And he got a meeting with the congressman. How often do you hear that you can, as just a small theater owner, you can actually get a meeting with your congressman about whatever you want? I think it's amazing. And I will say this, as the mayor of Millville, we are working closely with the congressman's office on the things that Millville needs. I know for a fact he is supporting us on some very important projects, and without his support, I do have a feeling that may get dropped. The great thing about having a congressman who is, I think he's the ranking senator on the transportation committee. Am I right about that?
I can't swear to that one, so I'm not going to say.
But when you have a congressman who is in such a position of authority, and then you're switching to a freshman congressman, and no offense to the mayor, Mullock, I don't feel like I can take that risk as somebody who needs help from our congressman in Congress. We have a lot of things where he's supporting us, and if you're a resident of Millville, I really urge you to vote for Congressman Van Drew. And so tell me a little bit about your slate of people that are running.
Okay, so we talked about myself, we talked about Mike, we talked about Art, and I want to talk about Jimmy Sorrow. Jimmy Sorrow, is a lifelong county resident from Vineland. He was the director last year, and as we meet people, I always joke, we just switch off on the directorship, which is pretty cool to be able to do that. And Jimmy brings his own brand of politics to the table, and he's I'm going to say more like a seasoned politician because he was the director years ago.
See, I like that seasoned word. As I get older, I hope people use that with me too. So seasoned is a good way to describe him.
Yeah, and he likes to get the job done. So I think that kind of rounds off our ticket. Not, we all like to get the job done, but Jimmy's just got a little bit of different take than myself or Art, and we just all work well together. And I don't want to forget Tony Ramirez, because Tony, he's just been the anchor. He was elected before the three of us.
Okay.
So he has a little more knowledge.
But he's not up for re-election right now.
Not this year.
Okay.
Next year. But the other three commissioners, they were new. They came after we were elected.
Right.
So, but we have a good commission board, and I think we all work together. And I do want to say that even though I am a diehard Republican, I think that the commission board that we do try to work well together and put the needs of Cumberland County first, and that's what it's about.
And knowing you as well as I've gotten to know you, you're not one. And like I say about Congressman Van Drew, you're not one of those people who just show up when it's election time. You're in for 3 or 4 years to you guys. 3 years. You're not a person who is going to show up for 6 months before the election and then just fade away. I know you're a person who is going to be out there addressing the concerns of citizens, working with your department, and making sure that you hear the voices of the public.
I do my best.
And I know you do, because I see you out there. I'm not up for re-election for another 3.5 years, and I'm out there at all the events. And I know since I've been in, you've been out there for all the events, and I'm looking forward to November because I'm going to come to your swearing in. I'm going to come up to the podium, and I'm going to congratulate you guys on your win. And I'm looking forward to seeing you do another 3 years working for the county.
It's been a pleasure sitting with you, and I thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. And with that, we're going to go to a commercial break, and we'll be back in just a few minutes.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places. and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many
Dan Dixon here, Mayor of Millville at Holly City Fest. Lots of great things going on. There's a lot of nonprofits out here that you can connect with, and they can help you with anything that's going on. Right now, I'm here with Carlos from childhelp.org, and he's going to tell us a little bit about what he does.
How y'all doing? My name is Carlos. We're with Child Help. What we do is we help out kids going into the foster care system, coming out of abuse and neglect. We try to help them out with backpacks, sneakers, clothes, shoes, basic life essentials. Looking for people to help sponsor those backpacks for the kids. Come check us out today.
So you are an important part of, when children are in a tough situation, it takes a lot of different organizations to step in and help. So tell us how many people you've helped in the past. How long have you been around? Tell us a little bit about the history.
Okay. We've been around since 1959. We helped out about 15 million kids so far. What we do is we work on prevention and intervention and treatment for kids that are going into foster care, coming out of abuse and neglect, and kids are going in bad situations. We even help out with athletes. We have an athlete program, Speak Up, Be Safe. We got our 1-800 hotline for kids that are going through these situations.
So come on down to Holly City Fest. Talk to Carlos if you know somebody in need, or talk to Carlos if you want to donate or help out with the organization. I'm sure you can always use more help.
Yes, we can always use help. Come check us out. We're out here. We'd love to have you help us out today. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. That's okay. Carlos, thanks for being out here today, and we'll talk soon.
Have a great day. God bless.
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people.
Mayor Dixon here at Holly City Fest, and we're having a great time talking to the vendors, talking to all the people that are here. There's lots of great activities. We're here with Brianna from the New Jersey Motorsports Park, and I tell you what, the Motorsports Park is a great thing for the city. There's great things to do. I'm going to let you take it away and tell us everything that you can do out there.
Oh, man, we got a lot of things going on. So aside from all of the racing events that we have, we also have go-karting on our outdoor professional go-karting track, a full-service pub and restaurant, the Finish Line Pub, Some events that we have coming up are Fuel Fest, which is a Fast and Furious inspired car show and drifting event. We have Tyrese Gibson and Cody Walker coming out to that. And then at the end of September, September 25th through 27th is Moto America, which is a national motorcycle racing event. And then right after that, we have our food truck festival, our TD Bank Food Truck Festival on October 3rd. So we have a bunch of events still coming up with this season. If you want to learn more, you can always find out more information at njmp.com. But yeah, always something going on at the racetrack.
Wow, Brianna, that is a lot of energy. I love it. Almost, I think I need to match your energy. That was amazing. So the Motorsports Park has been a big part of Millville. I know that there, like you said, there's tons of things going on. I don't think people realize all the things going on. People talk all the time about not having any good restaurants, and I know the Finish Line Pub it's not just a pub, it's a restaurant. Yes. You can go out there and have meals. I know Jim Quinn is constantly bragging about the Finish Line Pub. So take advantage of all things. Go on to www.njmp.com and see all the great things happening at the Motorsports Park. Thanks, Brianna.
Thank you.
Hi.
Treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community, local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Many people.
Hi, Dan Dixon here at Millville's Holly City Fest. I'm the mayor of Millville, and I am pleased to walk around and talk to some of the great businesses that are here in the Holly City. I'm here with Tara, and she runs a company called Sculpt at Impact. Tell us a little bit about that.
All right, so Sculpt at Impact is a heated Pilates yoga studio located out to the Millville Airport. We have about 24 classes on the schedule right now, and 8 different instructors. So it's a good variety for everybody.
Well, that's awesome. So heated Pilates. I find, you know, the heat is something. I'm wearing a jacket here today. It's probably in the 80s degrees. So I should be, by what you're saying, enjoying myself right now, right? Tell me about heated Pilates.
Yes. So heated Pilates, we use infrared heat. Basically, it's a different form of heat that goes into the body a little bit differently. The room itself can go up to about 99 degrees, which all the ladies and men both love. So if you ever decide that you would like to come out and try us out, we do have a website. Should I give the website? Absolutely. It's www.sculptimpact.com. Check that out, which has our full schedule, class description, pricing, everything on there.
Well, that's great. Now, you also run another business called, what's the name of it?
Impact Fitness and Martial Arts.
And what do you do at Impact Fitness and Martial Arts?
So we teach Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes for kids, teens, and adults. We have...
Now, what is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? I'm not quite familiar with that.
Okay, so Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is similar, I hate to say similar to wrestling, but trying to describe it. It's a way for somebody to defend themselves against somebody that might be bigger or stronger than them.
Now, do you have like a black belt in that?
Yes, I have my 2nd degree black belt in that. Yes.
So you train under somebody?
Yes.
And is it a good is it a sensei?
It's a sensei.
And is he a good instructor?
Sometimes. I'm just kidding.
That would be me. I am the instructor there. I'm also owner of Impact Fitness and Martial Arts. So we're having a little bit of fun with my wife here. This is Tara Dixon, and so we she does a great job. She just opened up Sculpt at Impact and the heated Pilates. I think you have about 400 women and men come.
Yes. About 400, yeah.
400 per week come to her classes. So it's been amazing. She has a group of amazing instructors, just personable, fun. They make the classes fun. And I'm just amazed at what she's accomplished. Very proud of Tara. So come on out to Sculpt, come out to Impact. We do martial arts, one-on-one personal training, and you'll have a great time. It's going to be a great family environment for everybody. And thanks for joining me here on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. Hi there. We are back at the City of Millville. I'm Mayor Dan Dixon. We're here at the Holly City Fest, and we are probably coming to the end of the day. And I just want to give a shout out to the boss man, Jim Quinn, who is probably sitting home in a climate-controlled, nice area. So next year, I'm very glad that the producer here is comfortable the whole time, but luckily now we are in the shade, and it's nice. You feel the nice breeze. The nice breeze is coming along. It feels a lot better now, but we were suffering a little earlier. The sun was beating down on us, but the production team jumped into action. When it got too hot, I saw the tent start to come out, and I was like, oh, these guys are great. They're bringing a tent out. It's 80-something in the sun, and I'm wearing this wool jacket. And I said, that is a great production team over there. They're bringing us a tent, and it stopped right over top of the producer. And I was like, all right, I'm going to have a talk with Jim Quinn. And, I think Jim Quinn's going to, we go to dinner every so often, but we normally pay for our own dinner. And that's changing, Jim Quinn. That's changing. You are buying me dinners. So I am here to be a little more serious. I am here with Caroline Fuentes.
Very good.
Did I say
Very
that
good.
with a nice Spanish accent?
You did. Lovely.
Okay, let me try to Fuentes.
Sounds great.
All right. So I think there was a comedian back on Saturday Night Live years ago. Remember Stacey Fuentes?
I vaguely remember that name.
Wasn't she on like MTV or something?
I want to say music, yeah.
And there was somebody that would go, Stacey Fuentes. They would always joke around. So I don't know if anybody ever jokes with you that way.
Well, you did lovely.
I'm a little older than you, so
That's all right.
I would say that my comedy's probably 20 years prior to yours. But Caroline Fuentes is with New Life Church. And I know Pastor Richard Myers pretty well. He's a chaplain for the Millville Police Department, and I see him quite often, and I've been to church. I was at your anniversary celebration. So tell me a little bit about what you do, and tell me a little bit about New Life Church.
Okay, all right. So when it comes to myself personally, I'm a minister for Altar Ministries. I love praying for people. I love encouraging people and talking to people. And I also mentor some younger women than myself, to help them grow in the Lord and be closer to the Lord. And I also am doing evangelism ministry, which is why I'm here today at this event, praying for the public, talking to the public, and it's been beautiful. We've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of people and see them visibly moved, by God's love. So it's been really wonderful.
Well, the one thing that I've done all my life, I think I talked about this at your anniversary, is I grew up in the church. I went to First Assembly of God from the age of 6 years old to probably 19, and then I went to Fairton Christian Center, both Assemblies of God churches, and Pentecostal, full gospel. And there's a different, I don't want to offend anybody, but there's when you go to a full gospel church, it's a little different. And I went to Chestnut Assembly for a little while, and when you go to Chestnut, and when you go to New Life, you got the flags and the things, and it's I think I took my wife's right over there. First time we went to Chestnut, it was great. They had a great service, great. I love the music. I've always been touched more. People are touched by different things.
Yes, absolutely.
Some people like great preaching. Some people are touched by the music, and I'm kind of more of a music guy. I get touched by music. It hits me emotionally. And we were singing praise, and this woman walks out, an older woman, with a real sword. And she's taking this sword, and she's swinging it around during praise, and I go, this is awesome. She is swinging a sword. I said, the only thing missing is if she could have made the sword be on fire.
That would have been awesome.
That would have been good. So that was my, as a director, I was the drama director for my church for many years out at Ferreton. I said the only thing that would have made that better is if they had put some pyrotechnic gel on there.
Yes.
And if she hit, but that probably would have flung over and set people's hair on fire. A lot of women wear a lot of hairspray on Sunday morning, so that probably would have set the whole congregation on fire. But dive a little bit more onto how you engage with the church and a little bit about the lives you've touched and talk a little bit about the people, how God can touch their lives.
Okay. Well, let me just say New Life Church is an amazing church. It's a family church, and that's one of the things that I like about it. The Lord joined me to that church about 1.5 years ago, and one of the first things that struck me is how many people have been involved in that church and faithful to attending it for 20, 30, 40 years. And I just think that's so beautiful. And one of the things that you just said is, to tell you something about how I'm able to touch lives. But the truth is, when you're in any type of ministry, you're a vessel for the very Spirit of God to flow through you. And so it's a partnership that I get to share God's heart with people, when they're seeking God, help them maybe have some clarity or direction. If they're just feeling lonely, that they'll be able to actually experience the reality of God's presence. And that's really what changes people, because you can, receive self-help or motivational words from a variety of sources. But what makes a church that preaches the Bible and, talks about Jesus special is that the Lord himself partners with his people to make himself real to the people who are attending. And so even as you were saying, I sometimes joke with people, I've been in lots of different types of churches visiting my entire life, throughout my years so far. And some are more reserved, and that's fine as long as the presence of God is there and the Bible is preached. And some of them are really exciting, and that's fine too, as long as the presence of God is there and the word is preached. But I do love a good spectacle at times.
Well, I think you should go to Pastor Myers and say, the only thing missing from this service is a flaming sword.
Yes.
And I will come out and do that. I'll make sure it's safe, and I'll come out and, I won't dress like Conan or anything.
No.
But I'll come out and swing a flaming sword. That'd be great.
Yeah.
So, and to tag along with what you said, I
Yes.
think there's a song by, I think the band it's a secular song, a band by Extreme, and it was called Wholehearted. And with the first line, there's a hole in my heart that can only be filled by you. And I think that goes right along with what you're saying. I think in everybody's lives, people are looking to fill their lives. They feel like there's something missing.
Yes.
And people look all over the world to fill that gap that they know something's missing. They fill it with all types of things, alcohol, with people, with relationships. And there's a hole in your heart that can only be filled by Jesus Christ.
I agree 100%.
And until people find that peace, that peace that comes inside of finding a personal relationship with Jesus Christ, there's no way that they can feel complete.
It's true.
Because God made us. God made every person to have a personal relationship with Jesus Christ.
Yes.
And if they don't have that, there's always going to feel like something's missing.
It's true. It's absolutely true. We have a creator. And one of my favorite books in the Bible and chapters in the Bible is Ephesians chapter 1. And one of the things that it says, and I'm paraphrasing, is that before the creation of the earth, that God himself thought of us in love. So a lot of people think, of the Lord, Father God in heaven from the Bible, he just wants us to do things. But the reality, the primary purpose of why we're created is to have relationship with him, to experience his love, and to also get to know him and love him as well. And then everything else, comes after that. I love the reference that you mentioned about that God-shaped hole. I remember when I gave my life to the Lord, because I grew up in church, but I left for a long time and came back when I was 28. But I felt it more not just being a hole, but almost like a vacuum. It wasn't like a one-time thing where I just needed to know Jesus and love Jesus. It's like I had to continue the relationship the same way that, you would with your beautiful wife or anyone that has a family member that they hold dear. Just seeing them once isn't enough. Just talking to them once isn't enough. Just being held by them once isn't enough. It's a relationship that you continue to cultivate and nurture as he loves you and you grow, that fills that vacuum in your soul. It's beautiful.
Right, and talking about favorite Bible verses, I haven't been a perfect person all my life.
Neither have I.
I think there's only been one person who's been like that, but you know, I've made mistakes, and you know, I've done things that like everyone not proud of.
Yeah.
But the one verse that kind of comes back in mind is, if God is for us, who can be against us? And I look back at my life and I can see how God has made a path for me. God has taken obstacles out of my way. And I think that, you know, God doesn't forget who you are. God doesn't forget, you know, when you're one of His, you're always going to be one of His. And my favorite verse is not, if God is for us, who can be against us? It's sort of related to that. There's a story when David was just a shepherd boy, and the Philistines were fighting with the Israelites.
Yes.
And Goliath was out there, and he was mocking, you know, is there no one here who is man enough to face me?
Yes.
And little David comes to the campsite, and he's confused. He's looking out there, and he's like, who is this uncircumcised Philistine that he should stand before the armies of the living God?
I know.
That always gets me.
It's a great story.
It's a great story because this young boy could see what nobody else could see.
Yes.
They couldn't see that God is for me. God is for us. How dare this giant? He didn't see him as a giant. He saw him as somebody who opposed the living God.
That's right.
And I just always found that to be the most powerful, one of the most powerful verses, that a young boy, a shepherd boy, who couldn't even wear the armor, who couldn't even lift up Goliath's sword barely, who had to struggle to lift up a sword. His only weapon could be a slingshot. That a giant was not even an obstacle to him.
I know.
Because he had the faith in God that nobody else in that entire army had. And that's, as Christians, that is the kind of faith that we need to have as Christians.
Amen. Amen. I love the way that you recounted that story with so much passion and just genuine interest. I think that's amazing. I've always been intrigued about David in the Bible, because one of the things that the word says is he was a man after God's own heart. But then later on in his life, he did some very questionable things.
Well, getting back to myself, David was, put in a position by God.
Yes.
And, you look at that, a lot of people think that preachers or people that go to church, well, you're supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to be great. And I'm not saying, just you look at David, so that means I could be bad too. That's not the, if David did some, like to be polite, was questionable.
Yes.
But he was still someone who came back to God.
Yes, absolutely.
And he took some detours. And I listened to a sermon one time. It was a great sermon. Pastor Woody Moore, who's passed away from Ferret Christian, he told this great sermon, and he said, your journey with God sometimes is like a GPS. And he says, you're going down the right path with God, and then you take this detour, and God will say in your heart, he'll say, turn left, turn left, turn left, turn left. You're on the wrong road. And sometimes we listen, sometimes we don't. But you can hear that Spirit of God talking to you and telling you to go and make a U-turn back. And you've made a wrong turn. You've made a wrong turn. Turn around. And sometimes we listen, sometimes you don't. But if we're listening to the Spirit, then we can always get back on track.
Absolutely.
And I want to encourage people out there, if you've kind of... if you have taken a wrong turn in your life and you've gotten off the path, you used to go to church, or maybe you don't go to church, and you want to find and fill that vacuum inside, New Life Church is a great place to go. So tell us about the service, and when are the services, and tell us about, will they feel welcome?
Okay. So you would definitely feel welcome at New Life Church. It's a very friendly church. Our services are on Sunday mornings. They start at 11 a.m. And we have amazing praise and worship. Our worship pastor, Pastor Steve Burton, is really skilled at just ushering the presence of God. You will feel God's presence in our church. It moves so powerfully with the presence of God. Pastor Myers is our primary pastor. He preaches the Word of God. He knows how to yield and flow with the Spirit of God. Week after week, people come with their needs and their hearts before the Lord, and the Lord is so faithful. And I just love so much, Mayor, that you spoke about David. I don't think it's a coincidence, because I know there's people that are going to be listening that have, took those wrong turns, and, the Lord's calling you back. And I just want to share this one thing. The one thing about New Life that I think is so amazing that I've seen since I've been there is there's been people that have left for different reasons, not all bad reasons, and then they come back and they visit. And the first things that the pastors will say to these people is welcome home. The Lord is calling you home. And it's not a coincidence. I was reading about King David a couple of weeks ago, and one of the questions that I asked the Lord in my heart was, did you still consider David a man after your own heart after he made a lot of questionable decisions? And I'm telling you, what the Lord spoke to me encouraged me so much. He said, Caroline, I don't look at people and evaluate them based on their worst moments and their worst decisions. He says, I look at them their entire life from beginning to end, and I see what's in their heart. And that encouraged me because, Mayor, I've made some questionable decisions myself as well. So you will definitely be welcome at New Life if you're returning.
Well, not to bring politics into us, but Senator Mike Testa, who I've gotten to know pretty well.
Yeah.
I like him very much. And one of his, I think he said this, but he said, God forbid we're all judged by the worst moments of our lives.
Oh, God forbid.
And that is a great thing that we should all live by. You know, people should stop judging people by the worst moments. I've had some worst moments. Sure, you've had,
Yes.
I'm glad some of these moments of temper and anger haven't been necessarily videotaped, because I have a temper sometimes, and we all make mistakes. But thanks for being on. And if you're looking for a home church, or if you're looking to go to church somewhere, try New Life. And tell us where you are real quick.
We are on Bluebird Lane in Millville, New Jersey. If you follow Bluebird Lane right by Lowe's and just keep going straight, the church will be on your left.
All right. Well, thanks for being here.
Yes.
And it was a pleasure talking to you.
It was a pleasure talking to you as well.
And I hope some people can come out and join your services.
Amen.
And we'll be back after these commercial messages.
Treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
At Mintz Insurance, we're proud to have been serving our customers for nearly 80 years, offering 30 different insurance products for your auto, home, and business. And to help ensure that you're getting the best rates possible, we give you up to 3 quotes for every policy, so you can choose what's right for you. At Mintz, we're part of the community. Local representatives, supporting events, and proud of it. It's part of who we are. Mintz Insurance. Call today and find out how we can help you save on insurance, or visit us at mintzinsurance.com.
Hi, Mayor Dixon here at Holly City Fest. I'm here with Christian Tipton, the owner of what I consider the best barbershop in the entire area, maybe the best barbershop in the entire world. Yes, and this is, it's not, I'm not only a friend of Christian, but I am a customer. It's sort of like the hair club. I'm not only a, I don't have to say these. I wouldn't come to Christian if I didn't think he had the best barbershop in town, not only town, South Jersey. So tell us a little bit about your history, what you do, what makes Razor's Edge different than any other barbershop?
Well, I think we're so family oriented and family friendly. Right now we have, I think, 300 appointments today on a Saturday, and it's a ton of families, a ton of every spectrum. Everyone comes in, enjoys themselves, fellowships with each other. That's what we do that's different. I think everyone feels like a part of the shop when they come in.
Great. And I know from coming, I think I've been getting my hair cut with you for over 10 years, maybe 15, probably more like 15 years. And the one thing I've noticed, it's a welcoming environment. When I walk in there, everyone says hello. You walk around and say hi to everybody, and that's what everybody is. They come in, they say hi to all the barbers, they sit down. He's made an environment. And the one thing I know from owning my own business is the environment flows down from the owner. And talk about a little bit about the culture, a little bit about how everything flows from how you are.
Yeah, I mean, we just try to be as friendly as possible. My clients are just as friendly to Vic as they are to me. So we all kind of work with each other. We all know each other's names. We all know the clients' names. We know your kids' names. It's just a big family.
So I know for a fact you guys are so busy. Walk-ins probably don't happen too often here. So how can somebody make an appointment at Razor's Edge, the greatest barbershop in South Jersey?
So we try to get walk-ins in when we can. If we can't, we try our best. But if not, you can go on the app. It's called the Kott, and all 16 barbers are on there. You can go on the app, type in Razor's Edge, see the barber, see the availability, see the pricing. Everything is right there for you to do.
That's great. And that's I've used that before when Christian is out of town. They have a great barber, Santiago, in there. He cuts my hair almost as good as Christian does. But he's a great barber, and this is a great place. If you want to get your kid's haircut or your haircut, I think mine looks pretty good. I'm due for another appointment soon. But I think you guys should come and get your haircut here. It's a great place. We're going to talk a little bit to Christian's son. He's going to come over and tell us all about the lemonade stand he has going on here. Hey, young man, tell everybody your name and what you're doing here today.
My name's CJ Tipton, and I'm doing a lemonade stand right in front of my dad's bar shop.
It's not, I'm looking here. It's not just you got to sell your wares. What else do you have? It's not just lemonade. There's other flavors, right?
Yes, there's mixed berry, strawberry, lavender, and original.
Okay, great. So how did you come up with this idea?
I always sold lemonade at my Gigi's, and yeah, I decided to do it here because it gave me a table spot.
Great. It looks like you're pretty busy. So if you are thirsty walking around in the sun, come get some of CJ's world famous lemonade. All right, good talking to you, CJ. Thank you. Mayor Dan Dixon here at Holly City Fest in the wonderful city of Millville, New Jersey. And I am here on this beautiful day, and the day is so beautiful, we have to close off with someone who is equally beautiful, the beautiful and wonderful Tara Dixon. And she is the owner of Sculpt at Impact, which is a brand new, don't talk yet. We are, that is a brand new heated Pilates studio right here in Millville, New Jersey. And how long have you been in business now?
So we opened the doors May 31st.
Closer. Come a little closer.
May 31st.
May 31st. Now, have you owned a business prior to that here in Millville?
Yes, I have. Impact Fitness and Martial Arts.
Well, that sounds very familiar. How many years has Impact Fitness and Martial Arts been around?
So we've been open now for 20 years.
I think it's 20 years as of January.
Yes.
January.
Yes,
so just with, disclosure here, this is Tara Dixon, this is my wife, so there was no better way to end this 4-hour-long show than to introduce my wife and to talk a little bit about my business and a little bit about what she's worked so hard on for the past 3 months. Heated Pilates. Tell me about heated Pilates, because exercise isn't already uncomfortable enough.
Right.
Why not turn the heat up to 100 degrees?
Yeah,
so
of course.
talk a little bit about that.
So as of right now, heated Pilates, heated yoga, I feel like has been big, has exploded. So I was going to other places to do classes, and I thought to myself, and other people too, why not put in a heated Pilates yoga studio here in Millville? And that's kind of how the idea started, as Dan knows, and we kind of went from there.
So yeah, for 20 years we've run a martial arts school. We're out at the airport, and in the basement there we have about 5,000 square feet, pretty good size, good mat size. So we do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu classes for adults and kids, and then I do one-on-one personal training and sport performance conditioning for athletes who want to make it to D1. I'm going to give a shout out to Abraxas Rex Hanna, who is a junior who has set a ton of weightlifting records. He's been with me since 7th grade, had his first junior. Last year he was out with a bad concussion. This year at his first game, had 3.5 sacks and 11 tackles his first game. So that is amazing. He just squatted 555 pounds. Bench press is over 315. Strongest guy on the team. I think he is Division I bound. I have a lot of great student athletes who are doing great. So to get back on track here, we have for 20 years we've done that, and Tara has done her boot camps with women in the morning. So this was a natural evolution of, to go into heated Pilates.
Right.
So we went up on talk about the studio.
Okay, so we have been located in the Millville Airport we're at 207 Bogdan Boulevard. We have the entire basement there for Impact Fitness and Martial Arts. But then we decided to open up the studio, which is located upstairs in the same building that we are currently in. It's on the second floor. So it's same address, but Suite 201. But yeah, so we decided to make it a go, to try it out, basically.
So yeah, if you're heading out Bogdan Boulevard, right as the road curves, it's a big blue building with a curved front, and we are the Pilates studio is right upstairs on the in the curved area. Yes. So it has all the glass there. You can see out to the runways. It is really a trendy, beautiful. The downstairs is it's very. Very industrial, gym-like.
Yes.
It's where guys go down there to get
hardcore,
women,
yes.
choking each other and all kinds of crazy stuff with jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
But upstairs, it's very trendy and
it's very
cool.
Trendy,
it's a great vibe.
Yes, we have a good vibe upstairs.
I had not much to do with the decoration up there, so that's why it's so successful. She had what's the person's name who came up and painted all the murals?
Oh, I had April Pang. April Pang, who is the art teacher at Millville High School. I really have tried to collaborate with I would say with Sculpt, with all local people, local businesses. I'm really trying to make sure anybody that we're really using, it's all basically Millville. It's basically our hometown. This is where we're both from. I feel like it's important that we work together, especially with other small businesses. We want to help other small businesses out. We want to help us out. So we really are trying to collaborate with everybody, I feel like, right now.
And the nice thing is all of your instructors are relatively local people.
Yes.
And they are just cool people.
Yeah.
I think it's the neat thing is you've found a lot of instructors who are just neat people to be around. They've created great following, and the greatest thing is you have, I think you said your attendance is about 400 people a week come to your classes.
Yeah, we're about 400 people. And I say people because it's guys and girls. I mean, it really is. I mean, we have a mix. So, so it's good.
And what I think that makes you, and you can kind of give me your opinion, what makes you so unique is that anybody can have a studio, anybody can heat it up, anybody can do classes, but your instructors, and I know you, you've done boot camp classes for 20 years, and every night, I know other instructors don't do this, every night before a boot camp class, she is watching videos, and I can't believe she still does this after 20 years.
Yes, I do.
So she has done this, let's do the math on that, 300, 3 times a year, that's 150 classes a year, and she does research on the best exercises 150 times 20. That is over 3,000 times. She gets on and actually researches and puts together a unique workout for these women every time. And you have so much experience, 20 years of experience leading, classes to putting together workouts. This was a natural evolution for you to move into Pilates. And talk a little bit about your experience and the experience of your girls.
Okay, so for the instructors, as of right now, I think there is a total of 8. I just brought on 2 more. So everybody is unique. And what I mean by that, it's not a one-size-fits-all. I don't give them a curriculum to follow. This is something that they can be as creative as they want with their own class and come into that class. And I feel like Dan was just saying, the vibes there, I feel like people are liking that. I feel like my instructors like that. They don't feel like they have to do exactly what I would want them to do. They're able to do what they want. And I feel like it works all the way around.
We do here. And listen, I'm not putting anybody else down, but there's been people who've said they've gone to other classes and other places, and they go, you know what?
Yeah.
This is just different.
Yeah,
this is just a different vibe. The workouts are a little tougher.
Right.
And when you have a nice mix of difficult classes versus harder classes, and people can actually go on your website and read about the descriptions of the class. Talk about that a little bit.
So on our website, www.sculptimpact.com, I have every class that we offer listed, including class subscriptions, and the instructor who's teaching that class. So it's a great way for you to go on, take a look at that class, look at the class description, figure out even if it's a class that you would want to take or not take. So that's why I have it set up like that.
So yeah, that's great. So I think the great thing about that is I've talked to people who've wanted to try a class, and they go on and they say, I don't even know what Pilates is. Well, on your website, like you just said, you can go on and read a description of each class, and now some people say, why on earth would I want to work out in 95 and 100-degree heated? So the infrared heaters,
yes,
we just put $15,000 worth of infrared heaters in the ceiling.
Right.
And infrared is different because it's sort of like the sun. The sun heats you up when it lands on you. And that's kind of what the infrared does.
Right.
I'm glancing at our producer who they're taking the tent down.
They're like, let's hurry it up, Dan Dixon.
Are they bringing it? Oh, they're doing this to be funny. They're bringing the tent over to keep us cool as we're in the shade. We do
okay.
that.
Yes.
But he was giving me a funny look. So heated. Some people they absolutely love the heated classes.
But I have to say too, we do offer. We don't have many, but we do offer a few non-heated classes as well. And I want to say that because not everybody wants a 95 to 99 degree room. I get that. So
and you also have your boot camp, which is switching to your morning hours soon.
Yes.
What are the morning hours of your boot camp?
Morning hours of boot camp is 4:40 a.m. It is literally boot camp.
Ooh.
Yes.
So at 4:40 in the morning.
Yeah.
That is.
And I have a lot of women.
40
I
a.m.
have a lot of women that do that boot
25
camp.
women.
Yeah, I mean, I would say about 20. Yes.
Pretty amazing that that you
that we have that many that
you have
come.
Come.
Yes.
And I'm looking at these guys. These guys are I wish the camera could catch this. There is a in the last 10 minutes of our show, we now have a tent.
Yes,
Very
there
funny.
You go. Good.
Very funny.
I like that.
So now I want you to get that. So yeah.
There we go.
And I want to thank our producer for in the last 3 minutes of our show.
Providing us with a tent, and there we go.
We need to do a raffle.
We're back. We're back. So before we run out of battery, it's been 4 hours. I always say Coach Tara. Tara Dixon did a raffle, and she's giving away. What are you giving away?
We're giving away one free class.
One free class
studio.
To our sculpt studio. Just one?
Just one.
Can we do more than one? Come on.
Okay, we'll do two.
Let's do two. Let's do three.
We'll do three?
Let's do three. She is so cheap.
No,
she is a cheap 400 women a week, and she's going to give away one. Wow.
Okay, so we'll let him pick out.
Here we go.
3 names.
Our first winner is, and I'll go deeper on the next one, is, let's see, drum roll, please. It is Bobby. So we have their phone number. We will call Bobby. I assume that's a female. Excuse me. So Bobby, we will text. It says text. We will text you, Bobby, and we will let you know about your free class.
Okay.
Number 2. I'll go deeper on this one. All right. There we go.
Okay.
Who is this? Who is this? Who is this? This is Sabrina. We will give you a call, Sabrina, about your free class. And one last one. I'm going to shuffle them around so people say, I was the first one in there. I'll make sure I'm fair.
Make sure.
All right.
Yes.
Here we go.
Yep.
And the last one is nobody. Let's go to the other side.
Oh.
Colleen, we will give you a call as well about your free class. So congratulations to all the winners. If these people do not reply, any of these 3 people do not, we will pick some more winners. We're going to keep a hold of that, and we'll make sure we give away a total of 3. So congratulations to all the winners. Now, we're going to wrap it up, Coach Tara Dixon.
Yes.
And just want to say thank you to all our guests today. Thank you to Samantha Cruz for putting on such a wonderful event. Thank you to the Vice Mayor who joined me for the first hour and a half. And thank you to all the wonderful residents of Millville who have supported me and supported this city for all this time. thank you so much for joining us for Holly City Fest. And on behalf of the Quinn Broadcasting Network, my name is Mayor Dan Dixon, and I will see you at the next show, The Blueprint. See you soon.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.